only 12% water. The rest is pure concentrated cleaning ingredients.
Oh, pass me the intercom thingy.
Attention shoppers. If you want a real deal, try Tide Pods.
Don't pay for water. Pay for clean. If it's gotta be clean, it's gotta be Tide Pods.
Water content based on the leading bargain liquid detergent.
¿Tiene cobertura de Medicaid? Tome medidas para asegurarse de que usted y su familia conserven la cobertura. Es fácil. Solo debe mantener actualizada su información de contacto para que el Estado pueda comunicarse con usted cuando sea su turno de renovar. Asegúrese de estar atento a recibir correspondencia del Estado de Rhode Island. Luego tome medidas de inmediato. Si tiene seguro médico a través de Medicaid, es fácil asegurarse de conservar la cobertura. Para obtener más información o pedir ayuda con su renovación de Medicaid, visite covered.ri.gov.
If you went on a road trip and you didn't stop for a Big Mac or drop a crispy fry between the car seats or use your McDonald's bag as a placemat, then that wasn't a road trip. It was just a really long drive. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
At participating McDonald's.
At UMass Memorial Health, you can be a
nurse,
mental health clinician,
medical assistant,
but you can also be a
after-hours musician,
family chef,
t-ball coach.
That's because we hire you, all of you, and treat you like a person, not a position, with great pay and excellent benefits like retirement savings plans and tuition assistance. Come be you at UMass Memorial Health. Explore all we offer at wehireyou.org.
The home of the Revs, the Sports Hub.
Drew was exceptional, man. Shout out to Drew. Drew came out and balled, man. He's the reason why we won this game. Was poised. He took advantage of his matchups. He just was so elite. Guarding Halliburton, picking him up, chasing him around. Like that was special from Drew Holiday.
As an iconic Game 1 unfolded at the Garden, and the 48 hours of conversation were either about Jaylen Brown making the shot or did Jason Tatum have an amazing game or a horrible game, because remarkably people felt on both sides that you could make the argument. The forgotten man here was Drew Holiday, who was brilliant here on Tuesday in game number 1. Both ends of the floor. And we don't even talk about the most points he has scored as a Celtic, in addition to the enveloping, ridiculous tornado-like defense that he played when the Celtics needed it most.
Well, he was great. Here's my hot take about all this. That particular play is going to go down in Celtic history.
Oh, there's no doubt.
And here's the thing about it. Everybody talk about the Detroit play that Larry Bird made. That was a more difficult situation for the Celtics, because not only did they have to get the ball back without fouling, they also had to make a three-point shot. And when Larry stole the ball, he stole it, made a great play to DJ. DJ lays it up. Unbelievable play. But this had so many other variables in tone.
All right, let's relive it here. Let's move right on to recapping the last game and then talk about the moments and everything that's happened, obviously, in the last 48 hours. Needless to say, there's no changes with the lineup, same starting lineup. Spacers have used the same lineup for every playoff game so far. Celtics obviously still without Porzingis, and we're going to talk about how that is starting to be noticeable now the deeper the Celtics go in the playoffs. But first, the previous game recap brought to you by DraftKings Sportsbook. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app and use code SportsHub. New customers can bet $5 to get $150 instantly in bonus bets only with DraftKings Sportsbook and code SportsHub. The crown is yours. In every game, there is a seed of history. Rarely does it grow into a mighty oak that you're going to remember forever and ever and ever. Game 1 certainly did. Celtics in game 1, where the home white, green letters and numbers, they'll go left to right. Indiana wearing the yellow jerseys with the navy blue numbers. The black letters, they will go right to left. Miles Turner will jump it against Al Horford, and the 2024 Eastern Conference Finals are underway. Derek White over the shoulder pass. Horford clean, looking at three. Got it.
Now, I think you might have to call timeout.
Rick Carlisle will put a stop to it. Sunday afternoon at Madison Square Garden, everything went right for the Indiana Pacers in the first 3 minutes of the conference finals. Not so much. Bounce pass out to Pritchard. 8 of the shot clock. Return to Tatum. Toppin has a push far away. Tatum drop step. Attack. Two-hand slam. Scoring the foul. Spectacular.
Man, he went by Obi Toppin.
Celtics trying to get a stop. Inbound to Turner. Touches out to Halliburton. 4 seconds. Halliburton. 2 parquet. Squares behind the three-point line. Knocks it down. A 30-footer by Halliburton ties the game. And to Tatum. Tatum turns the corner into a straightaway 3. Swish. Now a 19-6 Boston run. Shepard inbound in safely. Halliburton Halliburton steps away from Jaylen Brown, launches a crazy shot, and it banks in! Tyrese Halliburton continues to live right, a miracle three, jumping to his left, and the Boston lead is cut to a single point. Tatum spins away from Siakam, drives the right side, step back at 15, tough shot is good. Tatum carrying the Celtics now, he's got 24 and 8. Tatum bounce pass Horford, swings in the corner, Derek White for three, got it! Big bucket, Derek White's been doing it in the fourth quarter all year. Derek White jumps at Halliburton, push pass, Nembhard turns, steps back on Horford, 19-footer is good. Indiana by 5 with 1:56 to go. Nembhard gets it into Siakam, he deflects it out of bounds, that's Boston ball. The Pacers did the unthinkable and they turned it over.
That's impossible.
Do the Pacers try and foul off the inbound? Holiday's got it. No timeouts. He's got to get it in. Throws to the corner. Jaylen forces it up over Siakam. No! He tied it! He did it! Jaylen Brown from the corner with 5.6 to go. And the Pacers have given away game one for the moment. Now can they steal it back? Now that they have handed game one back into the hands of the basketball gods, can they compose themselves here in the overtime? Halliburton, straight away, steps to his left, launches the three over Horford, got it. Boston by 1. Derek White going slowly, straight away up top against Halliburton. Halliburton comes to challenge. Tatum sets the high screen, 10 on the shot clock. Derek White down the left side, pump fake, kick out, open. Tatum steps to his left, 3 in the air, got it!
Big boy step up at the right time, man. Oh, Tatum, yes, yes, yes.
31 seconds remaining in a game we won't just be talking about tomorrow, in a game we might not be talking about just for the length of this series, but in a game we will be talking about for years. Tatum's got it. It's in sync to the Drew Holiday. Finds White, gets backdoor cut, lays it in. Celtics by 6.
Stick a fork in them. They're done now.
Tatum's second free throw, right down the middle. Celtics by 5, 133-128. Pacers have one timeout left, not using it. Nembhard, long lead into the front court. Siakam's got it, touches to Halliburton, turns, fires the three, no good. Rebound, Jaylen Brown has it punched away, but he saves it into the hands of Derek White. Floats it into the front court to Drew Holiday as the clock hits 0-0. Grand theft Celtics, they steal game one.
Grand Theft Auto, man. The automobile had the keys in it, and you left it running. Unbelievable.
The final score in game one of the Eastern Conference Finals, the game that may define not only the series, but the spring of 2024 for the Boston Celtics. They beat the Pacers in overtime, 133-128. Celtics iconography, Max, is dotted with famous moments of steal. Iconography.
Okay.
Famous moments, famous steals. Havlicek stole the ball. Gerald Henderson stole the ball. Larry Bird stole the ball. Well, Tuesday night, the Celtics didn't steal the ball. They stole the whole freaking game.
Stole the hearts from the Indiana Pacers. I mean, and Rick Carlisle, I tell you what I love about this game. Rick Carlisle came out and said, you know
My
what?
bad.
My bad. All I needed to do was advance the ball.
Call timeout.
And then shoot some free throws. Or the guy taking the ball out of bounds. No.
Yep.
How many mistakes did the Pacers make? The guy taking the ball out of bounds. Timeout.
Well, how many? There's a reason that no team had ever lost a playoff game ever leading by 3 with 10 seconds to go and possession of the ball. And the reason it never happened because it didn't take one calamity. It took 2, 3, 4 things for Indiana to give that game away, and they all happened. The things that you don't appreciate, stay tuned for our conversation with Joe Mazzulla because I really wanted to take a deep dive into the mental part from a coach and player standpoint of staying aware of game situation in those final seconds.
Wait a minute, John. Our flagship station happened to say that Joe Mazzulla coached a good game.
Wow. Did the earth open up and swallow us whole?
Michael Felker even recognized that Joe Mazzulla called a good game.
By the way, putting aside, you want to hear this one on Joe that nobody mentioned? In a game that obviously went to overtime, so it was tied. Joe got 2 points back with that early challenge. 10 seconds in, 30 seconds into the game, they made the mistake on the Al Horford goaltend call that would have given Indiana 2 points. And anyway, when you have a game like that, there's a million different things to look at. Celtics scored 14 points, by the way, in the final 2.5 minutes of overtime after having long stretches when they couldn't score. So there's the psychology now of Game 2 where the Pacers know they now have to beat the Celtics 5 times instead of 4 because they had one and they let it get away. Now they got to beat them 4 more times. There's that difficulty. And there's the other element where a Celtic team that has made its fans uncomfortable. You know that thing they exercise to tell you to do where you close your eyes and you fall backwards, the trust fall, and somebody will catch you?
That's where Shaq went forward.
Right. And the trust fall. Pink did the song about it last year, the trust fall. The fans are uncomfortable doing the trust fall with this group because they've lost so many home games. And there were moments, if that game had gotten away, the last 48 hours, not only would have been this referendum on Jason Tatum, and we'll talk about the Tatum numbers and how you choose to view him, was all about how you viewed his performance in game number 1. But also the mistakes that were made and the carelessness of turnovers. The Celtics very nearly and should have had their wallet stolen in game 1. They were lucky to have it. When you almost have your wallet stolen, you're usually a lot more careful the next day.
Yeah, I mean, that's true. I mean, you look at this team, what they did and the mistakes that they made, a lot of it was self-inflicted and just easy turnovers and plays that the Pacers made and the Celtics didn't down the stretch. But here's the biggest thing. Intestinal fortitude reeked in that game for the Celtics, that they stayed in it and they made plays and just enough to tie that basketball game. Incredible. And that would leave, as I like to say, that'll leave a mark on the psyche of another club.
No question about that. Now, the topic about Jason Tatum is fascinating to me. There are people who I have respect for who've been in this league for 25 years. I'm not going to call him out by name. He's a friend of mine. I literally had dinner with him last night. Said Jason Tatum was terrible in game number 1. And he missed some shots, and there were moments in the fourth quarter that he wasn't great. On the other hand, as I said, how you view Jason Tatum comes down to this game. He played 45.5 minutes in this game, and the Celtics were a plus 20 when he was on the floor. In the 7.5 minutes he sat out, the Celtics were outscored by 15 points. The Pacers scored 1.7 points per possession. It was an epic disaster when Tatum was out of game number 1.
So you're
and by the way, he had 36 and 12 and 5.
So you're dealing with facts. Okay. Now,
listen, I understand. Listen,
I understand
fans want Tatum to make all of these threes. They wanted to make all the shots in the fourth quarter, and I get that. And he has not shot the 3-ball well in the postseason. That cannot be denied. He is also leading the NBA in plus-minus in the playoffs. And at some point, what are you going to me, I think we know the answer to the question. You know when everyone is going to leave Jason Tatum alone? 7 more wins. Right. And then they'll move on to the next guy who hasn't won a championship.
Yeah, that really is true. And as I've said before, anytime that people have asked me, I said, how do you erase the stigma? How do you erase the things that are being said by you? Pick up that Larry O'Brien, and then you just say, here's to all my critics. Well, how did your guy say it, the head coach of Indiana? Bury me face down, and then all my
critics can, yeah. But again, that's another friend of mine, Brian Windhorst, famously said, and people are going to talk about, they didn't play, Miami didn't have Jimmy Butler, whatever. Years are going to go by. You never have to apologize for winning a championship.
No, you don't. No, you don't. You just say that was a win.
Max's player to bank on in Game 2, brought to you by Clinton Savings Bank. Get the home court advantage this spring with CSB Safeguard Mortgage. You can modify your interest rate once within the first 5 years. Perfect for when rates go down, which apparently they're going to. Get details at ClintonSavings.com. Member FDIC, DIF, equal housing lender.
Well, why not stay on track then? But I'm going to go a little different. I'm going to go with Brown. Because Brown has been really good, and then go off the board again. And you know what? Let me change all that. I'm going to go with Holiday. Holiday controlling the initial point of attack. That was key. Because Halliburton, he had some baskets, but he really didn't hurt you the way he could have.
Halliburton is a great young player. He's even better young man. He's going to be a star player in this league for a long time. He had a really bad second half, and nobody's talking about, and overtime. A lot of hero shots, not paying attention to time and score, and moments that got away from him. And by the way, Halliburton took the wrong angle to the ball on the inbound by Nembhard, which is why he had to force it into Siakam, which is what led to the turnover. So there were all these little things, and you just saw how much more poised the Celtics were down the stretch than Indiana was. Now they're going to have to wait to conjure that 4 more times to get to the final.
Well, found out what's happening. Yeah, fascinating.
Still to come on Shaw's from Star Market Celtics tonight. I want you to stay tuned for this conversation with Joe Mazzulla about mental awareness and toughness when games get like this, as they sometimes do in the NBA. Late, close game situation. How the Celtics stole game 1 because of it. We'll have that. We'll have our trip around the NBA, including the impressive win by Dallas. They've been just as good on the road as the Celtics have been throughout the playoffs. They take game 1 of the Western Conference Finals last night. We have a coaching change, also an extra one in the NBA that happened earlier today. We'll get to all of that, plus the All-NBA teams as well, which Jaylen Brown was not included on. That is coming up. But up next, Joe Murray has Sports Hub headline as we get you ready for Game 2 of the Eastern Conference Finals. Celtics take the floor to take on the Pacers on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
At Marshall Building and Remodeling, we care about your home because we care about the life you live in it. Why do we do what we do? It's simple. The people. We've raised the standard for what you can expect during a roofing, siding, and window project because you deserve more. More communication, more options, more time spent on the important things in life instead of worrying about home maintenance. So when it comes to your next roofing, siding, or window project, expect more, get more with Marshall. Call today or visit marshallbr.com to schedule your free estimate.
¿Tiene cobertura de Medicaid? Tome medidas para asegurarse de que usted y su familia conserven la cobertura. Es fácil. Solo debe mantener actualizada su información de contacto para que el Estado pueda comunicarse con usted cuando sea su turno de renovar. Asegúrese de estar atento a recibir correspondencia del Estado de Rhode Island. Luego tome medidas de inmediato. Si tiene seguro médico a través de Medicaid, es fácil asegurarse de conservar la cobertura. Para obtener más información o pedir ayuda con su renovación de Medicaid, visite staycovered.ri.gov.
At UMass Memorial Health, you can be a
nurse,
mental health clinician,
medical assistant,
but you can also be a
after-hours musician,
family chef,
t-ball coach.
That's because we hire you, all of you, and treat you like a person, not a position, with great pay and excellent benefits like retirement savings plans and tuition assistance. Come be you at UMass Memorial Health. Explore all we offer at wehireyou.org.
Looking to consolidate your debt, lower your interest rate, or need to borrow money? We can help. Borrow up to $50,000 with a personal loan from Westerly Community Credit Union. With our low rates, you can enjoy one monthly payment you can afford. Apply today at westerlyccu.com/loan. Visit one of our branches located in Wakefield, Westerly, Richmond, or Coventry. Or call 401-596-7000 today.
The only place to hear the game, the Sports Hub. Sports Hub headlines.
All right, got game 1 of the Western Conference Finals in the NHL playoffs tonight. Dallas will host Edmonton. Puck drops for that one at 8:30. Some NFL news today. Marvin Harrison Jr. has signed his rookie contract with Arizona. Also, John Ross is signed with the Philadelphia Eagles. And the Red Sox are off tonight. They'll host Milwaukee over at Fenway Park this weekend. Plenty of news on the hardwood. Grandy and Max, they'll take you around the NBA. Coming up next, I'm Joe Murray on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports of Celtics Radio Network.
Jason Tatum plays here.
Zip the entry to Smart. No look, bounce pass to the cutter. Jason Tatum, who lays it up and in with the right hand. And the Celtics are dancing right now. They are Brogdon across half court. Nets man headed for the exit. Tatum, pull up 3. Good night. You know what MVP do? He still got 29 in a row. Tatum to the right. Pulls up on LeBron. They're isolated. Right side of the floor. Tatum spins on the baseline. Turns. Fade. Got it!
This is the home of the Celtics. 98.5 The Sports Hub.
All roads start with golf. The daily commute, road trips, reunions, even tip-off at TD Garden. They all start with golf. While most focus on the destination, at Golf, they focus on the journey. And with the Golf Pay app, Celtics fans can score savings like 5 cents off per gallon every day, along with a fast and convenient way to pay. Golf, the official fuel partner of the Boston Celtics. It all starts here. See app for details.
Is that your new Nissan Rogue?
Yeah, crazy story. So I'm at the Nissan Thrill of Summer sales event when Dave, the sales guy, asks, want to test drive the Rogue? And I'm like, let's go. We're driving when Dave says, check out the VC turbo engine. I hit the gas and whoosh. I'm like, okay, I wasn't expecting that. Dave goes, if you think that's cool, watch this. Dave shows me the miles per gallon, and I'm like, whoa, that's pretty impressive fuel economy. Dave mentions, these new cars are going fast. And in that moment, I had to have that Rogue. Crazy, right?
Wait till you hear how I got my Sentra.
Get a low $279 per month lease for 36 months on Rogue. Shop the Nissan sales event. Visit your local Nissan store and nissanusa.com today. 2024 EPA fuel economy estimates from 28 city, 34 highway to 30 city, 37 highway for 2024 Nissan Rogue. Actual mileage may vary. Well-qualified lessees, 2024 Rogue S all-wheel drive, $43.89 initial payment excludes tax, title, license, and $695 acquisition fee. Disposition fee due at lease end. Take from new dealer stock. Call 1-888-858-8319 for offer details. N6324.
Felger and Maz, afternoons 2 to 6 on the Sports Hub.
Celtics and the Indiana Pacers getting set to go in Game 2 of the Eastern Conference Finals. Our trip around the NBA presented by the Massachusetts Health Connector. Act now. Get covered at mahealthconnector.org.
Puts it on the floor to his left. In and out, goes up between his legs right. Had it knocked away, but he got it back. 7 to shoot on the drive. Little 12-footer right in the lane. Good! Big basket for Doncic. Monster fourth quarter for Luka. He's got 15 in the quarter. And the Mavericks by 4 with 45 seconds remaining. Missing it on purpose. No good rebound. Taken down by Irving. And it's over. And the Mavericks break the schneid in Game 1. They finally win a Game 1 under Jason Kidd. And only the second Game 1 victory for them in their last 14 Game 1s. They defeat the Minnesota Timberwolves tonight, 108-105.
The great Chuck Cooper received the call on the Mavericks radio network last night as Dallas goes into Minnesota. They hold on 108-105. They come from behind late to win that game. They beat the Wolves. Something of a controversial call, but the officials got it right with that goaltend, the offensive interference on the putback by Karl Anthony Towns late in that game. And Minnesota, they've won a lot of games on the road themselves in the playoffs. Now they've given away home court advantage at the start of the series.
Giving it away, and then what they have to do, come back with a vengeance, because Dallas is not going to spare anything when it comes to them playing. They want to be as dangerous in places as well.
What did you make of Anthony Edwards accepting the challenge of Kyrie Irving and then Kyrie saying, okay, careful what you wish for?
I think it's always that point. You call out a guy, and then it's all of a sudden it's like, uh-oh. And Kyrie was, he was effective early in that game.
All right, real quick on the All-NBA teams. The obvious ones, the story came out yesterday, so we won't run through them, but obviously it came down to two guys for the final three spots. It was Tyrese Halliburton, it was Devin Booker, and there was Jaylen Brown, and Jaylen is the odd man out.
That happens. I mean, but, cash in the big chip, man. Cash in the big chip, you'll be fine. And you don't even worry about this all NBA stuff.
Knowing Jaylen as we do, is there a chance this could actually benefit the Celtics?
Possibility, yeah. You could motivate them that much more.
Particularly being coached by a guy like Sam Cassell, who every year would get left off the All-Star team, and every year it was like the day they played the Celtics, and then Sam Cassell would just go berserk and kill them. And the other NBA news of the day, J.B. Bickerstaff fired as coach of the Cleveland Cavaliers. And I always find in some of these situations when they use the term he's been relieved, I'm like, that's a good use of that word, because oftentimes the guy is better off for being out of the situation. This is clearly a move to keep Donovan Mitchell happy.
Yeah, and Donovan, who do you want?
Well, the two names you're hearing right away are James Borrego and Kenny Atkinson. Frank Vogel's going to be in this conversation. But as the Lakers reportedly close in on him, are we looking across the court at a very well-dressed guy who could be the next coach of either the Cavs or the Lakers?
I tell you what, it's going to be tough. If J.J. Redick goes into L.A.,
yeah, I know.
I think the story is bigger than him and bigger than basketball. And I think he'd be better served if he went to Cleveland.
Conversation we will continue as the conference finals go on. We're probably going to be around JJ quite a bit over the next few weeks. Celtics and Pacers getting set to go in Game 2. We'll talk about it with Joe Mazzulla next on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
This is the story of the one. As a maintenance engineer, he hears things differently. To the untrained ear, everything on his shop floor might sound fine, but he can hear gears grinding or a belt slipping. So he steps in to fix the problem at hand before it gets out of hand. And he knows Grainger's got the right product he needs to get the job done, which is music to his ears. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
At Marshall Building and Remodeling, we care about your home because we care about the life you live in it. Why do we do what we do? It's simple. The people. We've raised the standard for what you can expect during a roofing, siding, and window project because you deserve more. More communication, more options, more time spent on the important things in life instead of worrying about home maintenance. So when it comes to your next roofing, siding, or window project, expect more, get more with Marshall. Call today or visit marshallbr.com to schedule your free estimate.
Are you covered by Medicaid? Take steps to make sure you and your family stay covered. It's easy. All you need to do is keep your contact information up to date so the state can reach you when it's your turn to renew. Be sure to watch for mail from the state of Rhode Island, then take action right away. If you have health insurance through Medicaid, it's easy to make sure you stay covered. To learn more or get help with your Medicaid renewal, visit staycovered.ri.gov. That's staycovered.ri.gov.
Does your money work hard for you? Earn more with an e-checking account from Westerly Community Credit Union. Get a crazy high interest rate, plus there's no monthly fee, no minimum balances, and you get up to $20 each month in free ATMs. Visit us online at westerlyccu.com/e-checking or visit one of our branches to open an account today.
The home of the Bees, the Sports Hub.
Well, let's pause 10 seconds for station ID on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Boston. The home of the Celtics, Bruins, Rams, and Patriots. Boston's home for sports is 95, the Sports Hub. Beasley Media Group Station.
All right, the interview with Coach Joe Mazzulla brought to you by Shaw's and Star Market. Download the Shaw's and Star Market deals and delivery apps today. Save on groceries and gas. Go shopping, get rewards. Shaw's and Star Market, the official supermarkets of the Boston Celtics Radio Network. Here's Sean Grandy with the coach.
Joe Murray, thank you. Well, if there was ever a game with a lot to unpack, it was the other night. Let's start here. A lot of people are binge watchers. They just dive into a TV show and they watch a ton of episodes, whole seasons at a time. You are a binge watcher of clutch time NBA games. How much of that RAM is in your head when it's happening in real life in front of you and there are so many things to decipher?
Yeah, a decent amount, and it goes back to even at the end when it was 117, 114, we get the rebound at 42 seconds. You could call it there and shoot the 2-for-1 by 28, or you could let it explore to half court and then call it, and it allows you to kind of run a different type of action, and then you get a great look. You don't score there. And then you use your side out of bounds, late game defense, get a steal. You use your timeout, which was kind of a tough one because with 8 seconds left, down 3, that's always the one that we talk about as a staff is should you use it or should you not? Should you go for a quick 2 because they don't want to foul? You have one timeout with 4 seconds left. You could advance it. But I just kind of felt like in that moment that was it's a baseline out of bounds. It's something that most teams aren't used to guarding. Most teams don't walk through baseline out of bounds. And so I felt like that was the right time to use it because it was a different style of defense than mostly half-court and side-outs. And so thankful that our staff puts together those late games, and thankful that I was able to kind of process that because of the great people we have around us.
And the reason I go there is because for 48 hours, everyone's talking about Jaylen's shot and the other things, but I'm fascinated by the mental approach that obviously to some degree it's your job and the staff's job. You study all of that. How hard is it to be a player in that spot and remember all of the things you have to remember?
Listen, it's funny you say that because it is amazing. I have so much credit for these guys. The ability of them to play at such a high level physically and also retain information, adjustments, process, reads. It's amazing what they're able to do. It's fascinating, actually.
Tuesday before Game 1, we talked about discipline and communication in defending this multi-dimensional offense. What differentiated the portions of Game 1 in which it felt you were so connected on that end and the times it felt you weren't?
I just think, I think you have to expect the expected. And so because of the type of pace with which they play that, there's going to be breakdowns in both of those things. You have to minimize those to the greatest extent as much as you can. And so you strive for perfection. And, the couple times that it happens, you have to move on as quickly as possible. And so they're going to test you every single possession, your discipline, your communication. And, we just have to be great at it. We got to strive for perfection in it.
You use the term risk management there, right?
Yes, that's exactly what it is. And this team tests your risk management because, if you were to go, I asked this to the staff and before the series, okay, every time we play a team, we say, okay, this is what we're living with. Indiana tests that because of their pace. And so, you have to be very clear and distinctive as, okay, hey, we are living with this regardless of how it looks, regardless of how it happens. And I think NBA defense is risk management. Look at the game last night.
Yeah.
It's all about what types of shots are you willing to give up, for how long are you willing to give those up, and when is the proper time to adjust. But if you don't get back in transition against these guys and if you don't play efficient offense, good luck.
How much of I'm completely doing this on the fly when you said that, because we live in a world we can see those computer images. We can now have a computer printout say that Jaylen had a 14% chance or whatever it was to make that shot. How much of those rough ideas of numbers are in your head when the game is going on?
Oh, zero. It was just this is a baseline of bounds, need three.
I didn't mean that one specifically. I mean in general. When you're talking about, hey, it's all risk management. This is a 45% shot, and that's
I do know each guy on the floor. I do know if they take a shot, what value of I have a rough estimate of the value of each shot that the defense takes.
And when you're saying that, so people understand it, you're not. I'm thinking. When I phrased it in terms of the percentage of that shot going in, but I'm guessing from what I know of you and how you just phrased that, you're thinking of the points per possession.
The points per shot.
Yeah.
Right. So every time, and I don't do that for our team, but I do it for the defense, and that's kind of how we do our matchups and our coverages. Is like, okay, I have a really good rough estimate of like every shot that's taken, what's the points per shot on that, and and that kind of like when it's time to adjust, what type of shots are you giving up, and why are you giving those up?
It's funny how so many things have evolved over time, which brings me to something you literally just said to the media that caught my ear, and I extracted it immediately about Rick Carlisle. It's so easy to list the things that have made him successful, and I love how much he has evolved and learned and changed over the years and had completely different teams. But you said near the top of your list when you were asked about him, how his team plays with joy. We have talked about that idea from time to time here, but it seems like this is the perfect time with so much external noise and pressure to revisit just how important that is.
Yeah. I mean, if you watch his teams, even Game 7 at the Garden against the Knicks, even they were up like 18 in the first quarter, and they just had a level of joy to them. I think that's when they're at their best. And I think in today's society, getting a group of guys to compete at a high level with joy is a really hard thing to do.
Do you take the same joy to these conversations before the game? I mean,
I'm getting there.
Slowly but surely. Game 2 of the Eastern Conference Finals is next on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Does your money work hard for you? Earn more with an e-checking account from Westerly Community Credit Union. Get a crazy high interest rate, plus there's no monthly fee, no minimum balances, and you get up to $20 each month in free ATMs. Visit us online at westerlyccu.com/e-checking or visit one of our branches to open an account today.
The Coca-Cola Company, Keurig Dr. Pepper, and PepsiCo are bringing consumers more choices with less sugar than ever before. From sparkling, flavored, and bottled waters to zero-sugar sports drinks, teas, and sodas, consumers are taking advantage of these choices. In fact, nearly 60% of beverages sold contain zero sugar. To learn more, visit balanceus.org.
Happy Monday.
For real?
Yeah, my Mondays feel a lot better since I found an amazing therapist.
Jealous. I really need to find a good therapist, but I don't know where to start.
Find and book the right therapist for you on ZocDoc. Look, the patient reviews say that Dr. Taylor is super compassionate, she's in network, and available tomorrow.
What would I do without you?
Probably look for a new job.
You've got more options than you know. Download the free ZocDoc app to book today.
Welcome to the new Target Circle, the easiest way to get more Target. Join for free and get access to automatic deals every time you shop. Automatic deals every time you shop Target? Yeah, that's the new Target Circle. Visit target.com/circle or the Target app for more details.
Exmark mowers are known for their signature cut quality, legendary dependability, and an operator experience unlike any other. Because if something's worth doing, it's worth doing right. Don't miss out on limited time savings going on now at your local dealer.
At Marshall Building and Remodeling, we care about your home because we care about the life you live in it. Why do we do what we do? It's simple. The people. We've raised the standard for what you can expect during a roofing, siding, and window project because you deserve more. More communication, more options, more time spent on the important things in life instead of worrying about home maintenance. So when it comes to your next roofing, siding, or window project, expect more, get more with Marshall. Call today or visit marshallbr.com to schedule your free estimate.
Connect with Boston's Home for Sports online. 98.5thesportshub.com.
The images are a permanent part of franchise history. Havlicek stole the ball, then Gerald Henderson did. And just a few years later, Isaiah Thomas's inbound was ripped by Larry Bird. Tuesday night, the Eastern Conference Finals began in Boston. The Celtics didn't steal the ball. They stole the whole freaking game. Tatum sets the high screen, 10 on the shot clock. Derek White down the left side. Pump fake, kick out, open. Tatum steps to his left, 3 in the air. Got it!
Big boys step up at the right time, man. Oh, Tatum, yes, yes, yes.
Tatum's got it. It's in safe to Drew Holiday. Finds White, gets backdoor cut, lays it in. Celtics by 6.
They're going to kill them. They're done now.
An indelible image in an instant classic that will either be an asterisk like the Derek White putback a year ago, or perhaps the iconic moment that ends up the centerpiece of a world championship. That is for the next 4 weeks to decide. Tonight, we find out who grabs the momentum, the team that gave away Game 1 or the team that stole it. Celtics and the Indiana Pacers. Game 2 of the Eastern Conference Finals is next.
This is Boston Celtics basketball.
The 1957 season is over. The Celtics are the world champion.
The Celtics are brought to you by BetMGM, the king of sportsbooks and presenting sponsor of the Celtics Radio Network. Please bet responsibly. Clinton Savings Bank, Catcher's Law, Valvoline Instant Oil Change, Shaw's and Star Market, perfecting the art of fresh, Amica Insurance, your New England Ford dealers, Apex Entertainment Center, and by Cat's Eye Pest Control.
The ball game is over. The Celtics have won the World Championship.
By Town Fair Tire, Cambridge Savings Bank, Nissan, Bosch Tools, Gulf Oil, 110 Grill, VA New England, Granite City Electric GCE Nitrate, and by Ticketmaster.
The Boston Celtics have won the World Championship for the 15th time.
And by Mass Mutual, Michelob Ultra, East Coast Metal Roofing, your New England Honda dealers, UMass Lowell, Massachusetts Health Connector, and by DraftKings Sportsbook.
It is Banner 17. The mission statement is mission accomplished.
Now, here's Sean Grante and Cedric Maxwell.
It's been easy to take a lot of things for granted over the last couple of years, but the scene at TD Garden as the playoffs go deep is not one of them. It is another raucous atmosphere. The flames flying, the starting lineups being introduced. In Game 2, they're brought to you by Cambridge Savings Bank. Puts ESB into your small business's starting lineup. Move your business forward. Creative solutions and quick decisions. Visit CambridgeSavings.com/small business to start your relationship today. You know them by heart. Indiana has played 14 playoff games. They have used the same starting lineup for all of them, with Andrew Nembhard and Tyrese Halliburton in the backcourt. Two young players who are going to have to grow up quickly now for the Pacers to make this a competitive series. Aaron Nesmith, who fouled out of game number 1. Pascal Siakam, who put up some good numbers, but is going to have to make more shots. And Miles Turner was very good in game number 1. The Celtics, again, no Kristaps Porzingis. Xavier Tillman is available. Keep that in the back of your head as we listen to this starting five.
Derek White, University of Colorado.
Drew Holiday, UCLA.
Jaylen Brown, California, Berkeley. Jason Tatum, Duke University.
Al Horford, University of Florida.
Now, the illusion was that the Celtics did not have a good defensive game in game number 1. Statistically, for Indiana, that ranked 67th out of the 96 games they played offensively. In other words, the bottom 30, when Indiana is as inefficient offensively as they were in game 1, they're now 3-27. That said, the Celtics can be better. Can Al Horford play 40 minutes again when the Pacers are targeting him in every possession?
I think that you're going to have some Tillman. Maybe he comes in and spells him in situations here. Luke has played pretty well this year. And the guy I'll be looking at coming off the bench probably is going to be Hauser. Hauser has to start knocking down some shots.
Can the Celtics survive 6-minute stretches, multiple or not, where Jason Tatum is playing the 5?
Yes, they can. He's long enough. That means everybody else has to step up and rebound the basketball.
The opening tip in Game 2 is brought to you by Gulf Oil. It all starts here. Gulf, the official fuel partner of the Boston Celtics, and you don't need any more fuel in this building right now. Everybody on their feet as they were at the start of Game 1, but the Celtics ran off the first 12 points. It looked like they were on their way to another home court blowout, of which there were so many this year, but the Pacers 3 times fell behind by double digits in Game 1, 3 times came from behind, and as you well know, had the lead late in the game. In Game 2, Celtics will wear the black uniforms with green letters and numbers. They will go left to right. Indiana again in the yellow uniform. Navy blue letters and numbers. They will go right to left. Scott Foster will throw it up between Al Horford and Miles Turner, and Game 2 of the Eastern Conference Finals is underway. Tap is stolen by Nembhard, who jumps in front of Derek White to grab it. Pacers going offense first. Remember, their first bucket got negated by a Joe Mazzulla challenge on that Al Horford goaltending call early in game number 1. Pascal Siakam straight away against Al Horford, looking for the dribble handoff. Nembhard has it, turns the corner, drives, handoff underneath Siakam for the 2-hand slam.
Nice little play. Al came over to helped out. Then the guy comes in and gets slammed on.
Well, that's a better start for Indiana than being down 12-0. Derek White against Nembhard, deep on the left side. Holiday flashes free. That's where the ball goes against Halliburton. The cutter is Tatum. Catches against Siakam. He's under the basket. Turns. Puts it up. No good. He punches the rebound. That won't go. Third try in the hands of Holiday now. Kick out to an open Jaylen Brown. Fourth lane.
Extra opportunity. Give Tatum the credit then for keeping that basketball alive.
Well, if he's going to hit the one for the corner, those easy looks are a piece of cake. Little step back jumper is good for Siakam. He's got the first 2 buckets for Indiana here in Game 2. 4-3 Pacers. Derek White, quick 3 over Nembhard. No good, and the weak side rebound for Siakam. That was a little bit of a force. The value of every possession. Siakam drives on Horford, fumbles the ball, and Horford just rips it away. Horford held his ground. That took Siakam off balance. Derek White, shovel pass for Tatum, drives around Turner. Nembhard, good help, so the forces the kick out back to Al Horford. Open 3 comes up short, and the rebound for Turner. Al's missed a lot of open 3s here in the postseason. Halliburton into the front court, switches to the right hand. Derek White stays with him, so the kick out to Miles Turner. His 3, no good. Long rebound, Derek White.
I think Al's legs could be a little tired too after playing so much defense.
There's an element to the schedule and the Pacers extending the series that I think hurt the Celtics. A lot of people disagreed with me. Jaylen Brown, free throw line, stop and start, gets in deep on Nesmith and draws the foul.
They're going to give him a shower. He's going to be on the ground. And 2 shots. Wow.
Yep, so Jaylen will get free throws here with the Celtics down 4-3. When the Pacers extended the series, a lot of people were rooting for Indiana in Game 6, saying the Celtics are going to be better off with more rest.
Wow.
I didn't agree with that. I thought the Celtics would have been better off having Game 1 Sunday and Game 2 Tuesday and then the longer break.
Looking at the ownership, I'm looking at Wick telling Rick Carlisle, get back in your coach's box. Oh, yeah.
First free throw for Jaylen is good.
All right.
Rick Carlisle has never been the most popular guy with owners. Remember, he did this amazing job in Detroit, but he kind of wasn't the most affable guy. Which is funny when you get to know Rick Carlisle a little bit, but obviously he can be a little
play with the
distant
guy. Love the guy.
Yeah, great dude.
Brilliant guy. Brilliant coach.
And as I said with Joe Mazzulla in the last segment of the pregame, as Jaylen gets the free throws to put the Celtics up 5-4. I love how he has evolved in different situations over the years. Halliburton down the left side, shovels into the corner. Nembhard tries to dribble free, but Derek White waiting at the dotted line. Nembhard doesn't want to take the step back, so he kicks out to Turner. His 3 is way off. He wouldn't want to shoot that. Jaylen Brown, good box out to out-hustle Nesmith, but all he can do is deflect it out of bounds, and the Pacers will get it back.
Nesmith active on the other side. Got Jaylen running the wrong way. That ball bounced off long. The rebounds are, you get a rebound before it actually hits.
Halliburton floats it out to Turner. Hand back to Halliburton. Turns the corner. Tatum waiting for him defensively. Ball move right side. Knocking back to Halliburton straight away. Shot clock at 6. Halliburton, left-hand dribble. Around Tatum. Over the shoulder pass. Nembhard, deep 3 from the wing. No good. Long rebound. Horford, all he can do is knock it away from Turner. And Indiana will get it back. That was one of those 3s that gives you a long rebound. That Horford actually did a good job to keep it out of the hands of Turner.
Ball's been down to that end for a little bit now.
Under on a bounce. A couple of offensive rebounds here for Indiana. Nesmith swings it out of the wing to Turner. Here's the handoff. Halliburton shovels it back in the corner. Nesmith steps into 15 feet. Jumper is good.
Take a little pump fake then.
We'll give Indiana 3 chances to score. They're going to score. 6-5 is the Pacer lead. Holiday step back on Halliburton. Kick out White. Now Tatum straight away. Jaylen fighting through a screen, catches, left-hand dribble in on Turner at the free throw line. Going to back it out. 10 on the shot clock. Plenty of time for Jaylen. Jaylen, pull up. Going to try the 3 on Turner. Short, front iron. Derek White flies in. Offensive rebound. Entry to Al Horford. Pound Siakam, puts it off the window and in.
Al didn't turn around and just shoot that basketball.
Nesmith wants to go inside. Turner being muscled by Tatum. Halliburton drives, so it's back out to Siakam. Hand off Nesmith. Dribbles to the free throw line. His jumper's good.
And letting him go into rhythm.
Celtics 2 of 7. Indiana 4 of 7. Pacers by 1. Great bounce pass. Derek White for Jaylen Brown cutting back door, and he slams it home, and the Celtics go back in front.
Defense comes over. They collapse. You make a good read.
How about 7 lead changes in the first 3.5 minutes of game 2? Nembhard dribbling low. We got a reach in. Jaylen get him, it appears.
Should be on the floor. Shouldn't be shooting. No way it's shooting. It's going to be on the side. Oh, my God.
Wow. So it will be free throws. Jaylen can't believe it.
I wonder why he can't believe in this situation. Because there's no way he was going up with that basketball. In a position right now where he just kind of balled his arms up into the arms of the defender.
So Nembhard gets the gift free throws and knocks them down, and the Pacers regain the lead. That's 8 lead changes. Now it's 10-9. Not quite 4 minutes into game 2. Holiday watched by Nembhard. Bumps him, dribbles back out of the wing. Nesmith now on the switch. That puts Nembhard on Tatum. That's where the ball goes. Tatum will take the 19-footer switch.
Nembhard has his hands down, and there's no way you're not going to not make that shot.
11-10. Celtics back in front. Halliburton steps away from Holiday. Wide open 3 is good.
Well, Holiday was playing him to go back towards the rim. He got that step back set shot.
Pacers 5 of 8. They've got a 2-point lead. Derek White, right-hand dribble, enters in the paint. Holiday flips it up and in.
Okay. Somebody's going to stop somebody in a minute, huh?
Celtics 5 of 10. Indiana 5 of 8. We're tied at 13. 4.5 minutes in. Halliburton bobbles his dribble and chases it down. Forces it in towards Turner. Deflected away from him by Jaylen Brown out of bounds. Pacers will keep it with 14 to shoot.
If your Pacers there, you're trying to pick up another foul then with Brown guarding on the inside then. All right, it's an early entry.
Peyton Pritchard is jogging to the scorer's table. He's going to come in. This is a very early entry. Come get Drew Holiday. Normally, this change gets made at that first time out. It's funny, we talk so much about Al Horford's minutes, and no one says a word about Drew Holiday, who is 34 years old, and playing that kind of defense ferociously for 40-plus minutes the other night. Halliburton swings it back left side. Good look for Nembhard, and he knocks down the 3. So now the Pacers knocking down some threes, and they have a 3-point lead, 16-13. Jaylen Brown against Siakam. Now Tatum in the low goal against Nesmith. Derek White coming off the screen. Instead, the ball moved to Horford. He blows right by Turner. In for the 2-hand slam. Man, Turner was standing still.
Turner was playing more again as a passer.
16-15. Indiana by 1. Siakam deep on the left side. Hand off to Nembhard. Pritchard had that fronted, so it comes to Nesmith right side. Return to Turner. Whoa. And away from the ball. Got to be a foul here on Turner.
Turner, man, he just blasted.
Jaylen Brown knocked him down.
Blasted Jaylen, and Jaylen's like...
He's making the replay signal, like, look at that for a potential flagrant. It's going to bring us to a timeout. Meanwhile, Siakam went down. Tumbling after the play was long over, so we got some things to sort out here. 5:03 gone by in game 2. Indiana 16, Boston 15 on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Exmark mowers are known for their signature cut quality, legendary dependability, and an operator experience unlike any other. Because if something's worth doing, it's worth doing right. Don't miss out on limited time savings going on now at your local dealer.
At Marshall Building and Remodeling, we care about your home because we care about the life you live in it. Why do we do what we do? It's simple. The people. We've raised the standard for what you can expect during a roofing, siding, and window project because you deserve more. More communication, more options, more time spent on the important things in life instead of worrying about home maintenance. So when it comes to your next roofing, siding, or window project, expect more, get more with Marshall. Call today or visit marshallbr.com to schedule your free estimate.
The
Namco Pool Massive Memorial Day Sale is here. Do not wait. Get in now to transform your yard into a budget-friendly oasis. Hundreds of items deeply discounted. Pools, equipment, cleaners, and chemicals, all discounted. Jacuzzis up to $2,000 off, or 0% financing for 36 months. Patio sets up to 50% off. Get into Namco Pool before it's too late. The Namco Pool Massive Memorial Day Sale is here. Namco Pool, the most trusted pool company in your community. NamcoPool.com.
The Celtics play here at the Sports Hub.
Indiana by 1, 16-15 with 5:03 gone. First 5 minutes brought to you by your New England Ford dealers at F-Series, America's best-selling trucks with 47 straight banners to prove it. And there will be no extra call on the play as Miles Turner knocked Jaylen Brown down. Didn't really blast him to the degree that Charles Barkley let his bosses at Turner go get them today. My goodness, things getting really emotional, obviously, with the NBA broadcast rights most likely changing hands. It certainly appears inevitable now that the NBA's run on TNT is going to end with next season.
What Barkley, sir?
Well, he basically called his bosses idiots and blamed them for letting it get away, which it appears, there's nothing official yet, but it certainly appears that NBC and Amazon are going to be the new partners replacing Turner as the secondary.
Well, I think you talk about much deeper pockets.
Yeah, this isn't so much about that as
NBC.
Well, let me pose the following to you. Inside the NBA, which is the gold standard of all studio shows in sports history, would you say they're pretty fast and loose right now, as it is? Can you imagine if they have a lame duck year next year? Because remember, there's one more year on the current deal. So Turner will have the games next year. This is in 2025. So can you imagine an inside the NBA with no restrictions or no filter whatsoever?
Well, no. So remember, you might also be auditioning for another job.
I don't think I recuse myself because he is my friend, but I don't think that Charles is going to have any trouble getting a job at the next
You won't, but I'm just saying. Still, you might be wanting to try to look at my guy, EJ, in the game.
EJ's already said he's going to stay with Turner and not going to go wherever the NBA goes. Derek White, front court, TJ McConnell. A really nice game one. Dogging Derek White as he comes across half court. Now Tatum against Obi Toppin. Shepard is in as well for Indiana. Bounce entry, Jaylen Brown. They go right at Shepard. Jaylen Brown has the ball slapped away, loose on the floor. Luke Cornett couldn't get to it. Pacers do. Turner got it, but he tried to throw it to Shepard and threw it out of bounds, so the Celtics will get it back.
What's a new 24-second though?
Yeah, they'll say possession changed. So these are, in my view, these are important minutes for Luke Cornett. Without Horford out of the game. Under out of bounds, Cornett hand back to Derek White. Derek White, low left-hand dribble, pulls up on McConnell, 12-foot jumper, no good. Toppin has the rebound on the weak side. Indiana by 1 and the ball, 6:28 to go in the first. McConnell driving in on Luke Cornett, tiptoes the baseline, shovels it out of the wing for Obi Toppin. Toppin handoff to Halliburton. Derek White in front of him. Halliburton pulls it back into the logo, right-hand dribble, bounce pass to the free throw line. McConnell's jumper's good.
Boy, he's killing it.
Largest lead for either side. Indiana by 3. Midway through the first, 18-15. Peyton Pritchard moving to his left, bounce past Tatum, up fakes the 3, steps to his left, pretty good look here, no good, back iron, long rebound, Derek White races in to grab it. Tatum was going to get that, and Derek White stepped in front of him, he drives on McConnell, floats it up, that's no good, and Halliburton has the rebound. Celtics getting chances, but not knocking down shots, 6-14, Halliburton finds Turner, Turner drives in on Cornett, kick to the right corner, but he runs over Derek White, offensive foul.
That's 2 fouls there.
That is, second foul on Turner, that's big.
Oh, that's big.
The subtle little plays that change the momentum of a game. Derek White takes the charge. Turner has to come out 6 minutes and 15 seconds in.
Turner never identified there was a guy sitting there waiting for him.
Isaiah Jackson will come in to replace him. We saw a little Jalen Smith cameo in game 1, but now Indiana only, Halliburton is the only starter on the floor here with 5:45 to go in the first, and the Pacers leading by 3. Derek White walks into the front court. Indiana's led most of the first quarter here as the Celtics had the lead most of game 1. Bounce past Tatum, coming strong, kick to the corner. Jaylen Brown open for the tie. Nope, sailed it, but an offensive rebound. Luke Cornett puts it once to the floor, throws back out to Pritchard. Pritchard blows by McConnell, gets in deep, step back, knocks it down.
Ben Pritchard wants to make amends and attack. Uh-oh.
McConnell Pulls up on Cornette. 14-footer comes up short. Rebound deflected. Pritchard wins the foot race. And he stepped out of bounds. He was so excited to try to force it ahead to Tatum. He lost track of where his feet were, and he stepped out of bounds.
Catch the ball first before you try to make an extra play.
That's an example of the Pacers forcing the Celtics to play at this frenetic pace. They don't necessarily want to. You want to go going fast and going out of control are different. Top and drive, switches to the right hand and scores. Beat Tatum. Indiana by 3. Celtics just not getting stops here.
You cannot throw lackadaisical passes in against Indiana because they're always defending from top to bottom.
Shepard holds Jaylen Brown on the race up the front court. That's another bad foul. Most of these fouls have been loose ball situations or offensive fouls, so just 2 team fouls on Indiana. With 4:55 to go in the first. Boston trailing by 3. Pritchard, bounce pass. Tatum, he's open again, fires again, misses again, and the rebound knocked away from Halliburton. Jalen's got it, attacks, puts it off the glass, no good. Halliburton got hit here. Loose ball foul call against the Celtics. If it's Jaylen now, he picks up a second foul. Halliburton is up and apparently okay.
Yeah. I wouldn't say he got hit on the arm as it went in.
The call is correct on Jaylen. He hit Shepard up high.
It's going to bother him again. Jason Tatum, 2 wide open threes. Missed both of them.
So Jaylen comes out. The Tatum numbers continue to be troubling. No place but the shooting numbers. All the other numbers and all the other metrics have been really good for Jason Tatum throughout the playoffs, but he has not shot the ball well. And now is down near 27% from 3. 20-74. Shepard swings left side. Obi Toppin, Indiana by 3 on the ball. McConnell moves into the corner, finds a wide open McConnell back on the wing, gets it back from Nesmith and knocks it down.
Wow.
A real much better start tonight for Indiana in game 2, up by 6.
Can't be more open than that.
Pritchard starts his drive on McConnell. On the baseline, pulls it back out. Pritchard, long cross court, Luke Cornette, bounce pass, here comes Tatum, coming strong, steps around 2 men, misses the shot, they're calling an offensive foul. Sam McConnell took a charge on him.
Oh, I thought he jumped to the side.
He certainly hit McConnell. Did McConnell get set and give Tatum a chance to get by?
He was still moving.
Ooh.
McConnell was still moving.
All right, Pacers get away with 1 here. Remember, there was that big free throw disparity in game number 1 that was called out. Nesmith swings right side, TJ McConnell. Stop and start, Tatum in front of him. Kick to the corner, Nesmith, fall away 3, nope, and the rebound, Luke Cornette wrestles it away from Jackson. Hand off to Peyton Pritchard, Boston down by 6. 3:45 to go in the first. Pritchard switches to the left hand, Jackson in front of him. Pritchard jumps to his left, 3 in the air, got it. Pritchard's been locked in, shooting 3s, that's for sure. And Rick Carlisle will grab it on out. 3:39 to go, opening quarter of game 2. Another good start here, this time for the Pacers. Indiana 23, Boston 20 on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Exmark mowers are known for their signature cut quality, legendary dependability, and an operator experience unlike any other. Because if something's worth doing, it's worth doing right. Don't miss out on limited time savings going on now at your local dealer.
Thursday through Saturday, it's DG Deal Days at Dollar General. 25% off H2O Go pool inflatables, 2 for $4 deals on select chips, and 3 for $3 Dr. Pepper 2 liters with your DG digital coupon. May 23rd through 25th. DG Deal Days at Dollar General.
Roto-Rooter. Plumbing problem? No match for a little DIY duct tape. Shoot, hold on. Nope. There we go. No match for a little... dang it, wait. Duct tape and a wrench. Leaks are no match for duct tape and a wrench. And a bucket and a towel, more duct tape, a hammer, this random tool I found in the basement, another bucket, more tape, a little more tape. Perfect. On second thought, maybe leave plumbing to the pros at Roto-Rooter.
And away go troubles down the drain.
It's Pride Hyundai of Seekonk's Memorial Day sales event all month long. Lease a new 2024 Elantra SE for $199 a month, or lease a new 2024 Tucson SEL for $269 per month. Plus, 0% APR financing is available. And get America's best warranty with 10-year, 100,000 miles and owner assurance. The Memorial Day sales event all month long.
Shop now at HyundaiofSeekonk.com. Pride Hyundai of Seekonk, where we take pride in giving our customers the best deals always.
At UMass Memorial Health, you can be a
nurse,
mental health clinician,
medical assistant,
but you can also be a
after-hours musician,
family chef,
t-ball coach.
That's because we hire you, all of you, and treat you like a person, not a position, with great pay and excellent benefits like retirement savings plans and tuition assistance. Come be you at UMass Memorial Health. Explore all we offer at wehireyou.org.
Shady Rays is an independent sunglasses company offering premium polarized shades that won't break the bank. Plus, if your shades go MIA or take a hit, don't sweat it. Shady Rays has lost or broken protection, so you're covered from day one. Exclusively for our listeners, go to shadyrays.com and use code NOW50 for 50% off 2 or more pairs of sunglasses. That's NOW50 to get 50% off 2 or more pairs of sunglasses. Try for yourself the shades rated 5 stars by over 300,000 people.
Você está coberto pelo Medicaid? Tome medidas para se certificar de que você e a sua família estão cobertos. É fácil. Basta manter as suas informações de contato atualizadas para que o Estado possa contactar quando for a sua vez de renovar. Esteja atento ao correio do Estado de Rhode Island. Em seguida, haja de imediato. Para saber mais ou obter ajuda com a renovação do seu Medicaid, visite staycovered.ri.gov. É o staycovered.ri.gov.
Listen live. Check out our podcast with the 98.5 The Sports Hub app.
First 5 minutes of Game 2 brought to you by your New England Ford dealers and F-Series, America's best-selling trucks with 47 straight banners to prove it. And the last couple of minutes brought to you by Peyton Pritchard, knocking down a couple of shots to keep the Celtics within 3 here. 23-20 with 3:39 to go in the first. Jason Tatum has struggled again from the start of the game shooting. Jaylen Brown out of the game with 2 fouls. And Indiana by 3 on the ball. T.J. McConnell's doing his thing again. Isaiah Jackson moves into the corner. Ben Shepherd. Pritchard down his defensive stance on him. Kick out Jackson. Hand off Toppin. Can't get around the corner, so he throws a bad pass over the head of Jackson out of bounds. Good job by Tatum to get in front of Toppin to take his options away. That's the one thing. Nobody wants to say it, but Jason Tatum's defense has been very, very good throughout the postseason. Now, the guy's got to get going here, Sam Hauser.
Yeah.
He's out there with Pritchard, Cornette, Tatum, and Holiday. Ball in the hands of Tatum straight away. Celtics down by 3. 3:09 to go. First quarter of game 2. Tatum zips it down low. Cornette drops it out of bounds. Tough pass, but you got to catch that. They'll give the turnover to Tatum. Celtics, their 15 turnovers, some of them are really ugly. Obviously, the turnover numbers for Indiana, and they already have 5 here tonight. That was the one thing they had to fix, and they haven't. Halliburton, stop and start, moving around Holiday, bounce pass McConnell, Cornette in front of him, handoff back to Halliburton, steps back on the right baseline and knocks down the jumper. 25-20.
Good job of moving the basket. I like how their offense is. A lot of guys are touching it. The Celtics, essentially, they're going with one guy touching the basketball.
Tatum moves it back to Pritchard on the wing. Here's the entry. Holiday in behind McConnell, and McConnell reaches in for a steal and ends up committing a foul on Holiday.
So that's a risky pass, as well as these guys move. And you're trying to get the ball in the Holiday in a one-on-one situation.
Unlike the other night when the Celtics scored the first 12 and led most of the night, you've taken the crowd out too. Bad pass, Cornette misses Tatum. Celtics throw it away again. You don't value every possession. It's going to get ugly. McConnell coming downhill. Cornette takes the rim away, so McConnell throws it all the way back out to Halliburton. Holiday in front of him. Siakam sets the high screen. Halliburton doesn't have a shot, so he moves it to McConnell. McConnell dribbles to the dotted line, throws to the corner. Shepherd, kick out top and up fakes on Hauser. Drops it behind the back for Halliburton. Tatum slides in front of him. Really good defense here for 20 seconds. McConnell stumbling, falling at the baseline. Crazy shot. Bounces out, and Hauser deflects the rebound to Holiday. Great stop. Holiday lead for Tatum. Tatum runs into Siakam, who commits the foul. Tatum fights through and forces up the shot. The question is, when did Siakam foul him?
I stand on the floor.
Yeah, I think that's the right call.
14 foul here on the Pacers.
Good sequence here for the Celtics. Great defensive stop. Forced the ball up the floor. Siakam, ironically, Siakam there committed the foul early, as opposed to the other night when it mattered. The other part no one really discussed, the odds of Jaylen Brown hitting all 3 of those free throws, if he was even in the act of shooting. Inbound comes to Holiday. About to hit 2 minutes remaining here in the first quarter. Boston down by 5. Hauser enters to Tatum against Obi Toppin. Tatum, left-hand dribble drive, gets in pretty deep, muscles it up, blocked by Toppin. Looked like he was held, no call. Halliburton kicks to the wide-open Shepherd. Right corner three, no good. Rebound Horford. Celtics dodge one. Would have put Indiana up by 8. Holiday switches to the right hand. Shepherd trying to stay in front of him. Holiday jump pass, finds Hauser, who cuts in and scores off the window.
Hauser saved him because he was coming down.
He was. Holiday had nowhere to go, and Hauser.
Ball too.
What do you say, Max? Continue to move. 25-22, Indiana by 3. Now their lead should be larger. Toppin turns the corner and fumbles the basketball. Last touch by the Celtics, Scott Foster says, so Indiana will get it back. Holiday wants to challenge. Is this worth it, though?
Oh, they're the same possession.
All right, so the Celtics are going to challenge. Remember, you don't want to use him on officials' mistakes. What is the risk-reward? But this one is just for possession. Celtics are going to challenge with 1:24 to go in the first quarter, trailing by 3.
Well, in this case, you're saying every possession is critical. If you think it's your ball, you can't think it's your ball. You have to know it's your ball. And looked like Toppin was the last. Yeah, looked like Toppin was the last one having that basketball as he shot it forward. Oh, I think this is going to go Celtics' way. Yeah, you just saw an instant replay. Man, let's see this. Wow. Boy, he ain't lying.
Yeah, they're showing the replay of the Toppin block, but he grabbed Tatum.
Yeah, that's good gracious.
That was not a good one. That was not a good look. And it's the reason, you have to go back on the soapbox, why I've always hated the last 2-minute report, because it reinforces the stereotype that the last 2 minutes are more important than the 9th and 10th minute.
Luke is going
going back to the locker room. They have not made an announcement.
You know what? I don't know if the Celtics challenged.
I don't think they did.
Yeah.
Yeah, they just took a timeout. So the decision was made to not challenge. It's just a timeout the Celtics take, and they keep the challenge in their pocket. So Indiana will get it here. Off the under out of bounds. Halliburton lobs it to Toppin. Toppin back into the corner to Shepherd. Chased by Holiday. Shepherd push pass for McConnell. McConnell drives on Pritchard, spins back to his left, steps through and scores. Oh, Holiday pulled away. It looked like he had him pinned. And TJ McConnell puts Indiana up by 5, 27-22. Celtics have been chasing it this entire first quarter. Pritchard, left-hand dribble, dogged by Shepherd, ducks the shoulder, drives in strong, goes high off the window, no good. He got a hand on the rebound, but eventually comes down to McConnell, and the Pacers now could extend the lead. Halliburton into the front court. Holiday in front of him. Celtics just 9 of 22 to begin the game. Halliburton going to take that deep three. Short. Rebound Tatum. That was a force by Halliburton. He hit a bunch of those the other night. Boston down by 5, trying to manage the 2-for-1 here. Horford back in the game with 39 seconds to go in the quarter. Another slow start for Tatum, 1 for 6. Tatum moving to his right, draws the double team, finds Holiday, wide open 3, got it. Drew Holiday has had a great start to the conference finals. 27-25, Indiana by 2. They should be up by more. Siakam, the turn to Halliburton. Right-hand dribble, stumbles in the paint. Bad pass out to the wing. Good job by McConnell to keep it alive. But eventually Shepherd turns it over. Tatum pulls it away. Hauser was in the middle of that too. Hauser's made a couple of good plays defensively. Now, last shot time. 8 seconds to go in the quarter. Boston down by 2. Bad pass. Holiday gets it away from McConnell. McConnell fouled him though. Did he? Is that what Foster called?
I think what they're going to say is McConnell was out of bounds when he grabbed the basketball.
So that will give the Celtics the ball back at 5.8 to go in the quarter. Not much going on to diffuse the tension in the building as the Pacers have led throughout the first quarter.
Well, diffuse it easily by scoring the basketball here and starting this puppy over.
Celtics started this game 9 of 22. Tatum on the inbound, in safe to Pritchard. 5 seconds to go in the quarter. Pritchard, right-hand dribble, bumps into Shepherd as a step back into a 19-footer, rims out, and the rebound for Toppin. That's how the first quarter will come to an end. You wanted the Indiana Pacers to see if they could rebound, respond after the devastating loss in Game 1, and they've done exactly that. End of 1 in Game 2. Indiana 27, Boston 25 on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Exmark mowers are known for their signature cut quality, legendary dependability, and an operator experience unlike any other. Because if something's worth doing, it's worth doing right. Don't miss out on limited time savings going on now at your local dealer.
Thursday through Saturday, it's DG Deal Days at Dollar General. 25% off H2O Go pool inflatables, 2 for $4 deals on select chips, and 3 for $3 Dr. Pepper 2 liters with your DG digital coupon. May 23rd through 25th. DG Deal Days at Dollar General.
It's Pride Hyundai of Seekonk's Memorial Day sales event all month long. Lease a new 2024 Elantra SE for $199 a month, or lease a new 2024 Tucson SEL for $269 per month. Plus, 0% APR financing is available. And get America's best warranty with 10-year, 100,000 miles and owner assurance. The Memorial Day sales event all month long.
Shop now at HyundaiofSeekonk.com. Pride Hyundai of Seekonk, where we take pride in giving our customers the best deals always.
The Namco Pool Massive Memorial Day Sale is here. Do not wait. Get in now to transform your yard into a budget-friendly oasis. Hundreds of items deeply discounted. Pools, equipment, cleaners, and chemicals, all discounted. Jacuzzis up to $2,000 off, or 0% financing for 36 months. Patio sets up to 50% off. Get into Namco Pool before it's too late. The Namco Pool Massive Memorial Day Sale is here. Namco Pool, the most trusted pool company in your community. NamcoPool.com.
Listen live on the air, online at 985thesportshub.com, or on the 985 The Sports Hub app. Did you know you can get original podcasts, complete shows, and more on the Sports Hub app? Download it today, wherever you get your apps. One of our Sports Hub hosts will be with you in just a few moments. Thanks for listening.
The home of the Revs, the Sports Hub.
Celtics basketball brought to you by East Coast Metal Roofing, official roofing partner of the Boston Celtics. Visit eastcoastmetalroofing.com, your lifetime roofing solution. Celtics in search of some solutions here. They're only down by 2. It feels like a lot more as we go to the second quarter of Game 2, 27-25. And the frustrating part is that you hold Indiana to 27 points. You feel pretty good about that. As good as their offense was, Indiana shot 58%. They're shooting at a very high percentage in this series, but the Celtics are forcing turnovers. That's the good news. They're dominating on the glass. That's good news too. But 10 of 24 with 5 turnovers in the first quarter. That's ugly offense for the best offense in the history of the game.
Well, and that's what they say about the best offense in the history of the game. It's a play all the time. Everything that you did was so easy during the regular season, that turns.
That's Scott Foster talking to Jason Tatum. Obviously we can't see anything from the corner, but yes, it is Jason Tatum. Scott Foster made a special trip over to talk to him before the second quarter began. Interesting. By the way, I cannot recommend highly enough Jason Quick's piece in The Athletic this week on Scott Foster. You never see officials participating in media stuff. I think there needs to be more of that. Fascinating piece. The dude is at the center of so much of the NBA in these big moments. Celtics begin with the ball here in the second quarter. Drew Holiday straight away. Bounce pass for Holiday. Left side. Handoff. Derek White turns the corner. Lobs for Horford. He catches. He's in deep. Got knocked to the ground as he kicks it out to an open Jaylen Brown. 3 comes up short. And the rebound for McConnell. Celtics getting open looks. Not knocking him down. McConnell. Lead pass for Shepard. Shepard drives baseline. Derek White dogging him. Forced a tough pass that Siakam will handle against Holiday. Siakam. Pounding Holiday, spins, puts it high off the window, no good. Rebound, Hauser again. Celtics defense has been good here. Holiday lead for Derek White. Al Horford ahead of the field for the two-hand slam. Let me repeat that. Al Horford ahead of the field for the two-hand slam.
Running the floor, and Hauser rebound the basketball. Put that in.
We're tied at 27. Jackson leans in over Derek White, misses, gets his own rebound, misses that putback, and the rebound eventually snagged by Sam Hauser. Making little plays here. Drew Holiday, offensive end. Slow left-hand dribble. Pulls Siakam out with him. Moves it to Horford. Now Derek White on the right wing against Shepard. Left-hand escape dribble. Lobs it down low. Horford in low. Puts it off the window. Misses. Gets his own rebound. Misses the putback. How about the third time? Offensive rebound. Al Horford. He's got it. It's into the corner. Hauser rims out on the 3. Jaylen Brown, another offensive rebound and the putback. And the Pacers are getting torn apart on the glass. And T.J. McConnell is ripping his own teammates.
Pounding that glass, man. Inside out. Nobody boxed him out. Another rebound. Al Horford misses. Gets his own rebound. Trying to go back up. Hauser gets another look at it and misses that shot. He needs something to get him out the bubble.
Timeout, Rick Carlisle. The Celtics can't make a shot, but they're still on a 7-0 run, and they've got the lead. 10:39 to go in the first half of Game 2. Boston 29, Indiana 27 on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Exmark mowers are known for their signature cut quality, legendary dependability, and an operator experience unlike any other. Because if something's worth doing, it's worth doing right. Don't miss out on limited time savings going on now at your local dealer.
It's Pride Hyundai of Seekonk's Memorial Day sales event all month long. Lease a new 2024 Elantra SE for $199 a month, or lease a new 2024 Tucson STL for $269 per month. Plus, 0% APR financing is available. And get America's best warranty with 10-year, 100,000 miles and owner assurance. The Memorial Day sales event, all month long.
Shop now at HyundaiofSeekonk.com. Pride Hyundai of Seekonk, where we take pride in giving our customers the best deals always.
I'm Dr. Silas Norman. As a kidney transplant physician, I'm telling you that kidney failure is often preventable. Talk to your doctor. Get your kidneys checked.
We're the American Kidney Fund. We believe in kidney health for all. Visit kidneyhealthforall.org.
The games play here.
Right Pasternak steers it to the left corner. Krejci's got it. Right circle, Pasternak fires, he scores! David Pasternak! Jones under center, a give to Stevenson, runs it through the right side. Go! Goal, bounces outside 20, goodbye to the 10, to the 5, end zone bound! Patriots take the lead! Touchdown, New England!
Bang, bang, two! You're listening to 98.5 The Sports Hub. Stay tuned for more.
We're here with a SeatGeek developer. Your app is revolutionizing ticketing by doing what it's supposed to do. Does that mean you only have overpriced tickets?
No. We have Deal Score that ensures you find the best deals for your budget.
Okay. And if someone can't use their ticket, you just keep the money, right?
No, we offer the option to resell it on SeatGeek.
So you're saying ticketing apps aren't supposed to screw fans? That's innovation.
Expect the expected. SeatGeek.
The only place to hear the game, the Sports Hub.
Celtics somehow have the lead here at 29-27. You can score 5 cents off per gallon with GoPay. Download the GoPay app today for the fast and convenient way to pay at the pump. Go proud to be the official fuel partner of the Boston Celtics, who are just chewing up the Pacers on the glass. There have been 16 rebounds available on Indiana's end of the floor. The Celtics had 9 of the 16. 9 offensive rebounds. That has led to a second chance point advantage of 9-2 in a game. Boston leads 29-27.
Got to hit that glass, stay on top of that glass. I want to see Al look for his shot. Several times getting the ball under the basket. Here's a change. Brissett coming in the game.
And
you talked about the possibility. He's in.
Now, O'Shea Brissett, the former Indiana Pacer, are going to get his shot here as the Celtics, who have already dominated the glass now, will go smaller. So, no Porzingis tonight. Horford out of the game. Cornette out of the game. Miles Turner, remember, picked up 2 early fouls, so he remains out for Indiana. Joe Mazzulla has been waiting for his chance to go small, and he's going to play that card now, up by 2 early in the second.
Tiny.
Brissett, Holiday, White, Brown, and Hauser 5 on the floor. McConnell drives, scoops it wildly with the left hand, no good. Celtics get the rebound. Who gets it? Brissett does. And here's Jaylen Brown to the offensive end. Boy, that heart's got to be pounding out of his chest for Brissett. Jaylen drives, pump fake kick to the corner. Hauser to Holiday, swung around to the open. Derek White for 3.
That was a nice swing. Nice look.
10 straight for the Celtics to go from down 5 to up 5. 10:04 to go first half. Nesmith dribbles away from Jaylen Brown, attacks the paint, handoff underneath, bobbled and dropped out of bounds by Isaiah Jackson. There's turnover number 7 for Indiana.
Boy, put that right in his hands.
That is 29 turnovers for the Pacers already in the series, and we've got 10 minutes to go in the first half of Game 2. Turner will return with the 2 fouls. Jaylen Brown playing with 2 fouls.
Now what you're doing, you countering right now. Al Horford is over there.
So Rick Carlisle gets Turner in here to try to take advantage of this small Boston lineup and try to even up these rebounding numbers. Jaylen Brown harassed by Nesmith as he comes across half court. The non-Tatum minutes were a calamity for the Celtics in Game 1. Let's see how they do here in Game 2. Jaylen harassed by McConnell. Switches to the right hand, now spins back to his left. 12-footer is in the air. It's no good, but he got fouled by McConnell. And Jaylen Brown will shoot free throws, and that's 2 early fouls now on McConnell.
Got where he wanted to go this time. Got a mouse in the house. This time turns around, elevates, gets hits on the arm. And a couple of free throws.
All year long, the Celtics have blown teams out because they've knocked down their threes. They haven't done it yet in this series. They shot 33%, 1 out of 3 in game 1. They're at that same number, 4 out of 12 here to start game 2. And if those threes ever start falling, look out. Jaylen gets the first free throw.
Hey, you know there's only 1% sugar in the potato chip? You know that?
Yeah, there's very little sugar in it. It's a high carb
go
food.
get me a couple more bags.
No, it's a high carb, high calorie food.
Always telling me about sugar. Don't take the sugar.
But those are what we call empty calories because there's not a lot of nutrition. That was like early in the year, the Pacers' offense was empty calories because their defense was so bad. But when they changed that up,
if I eat a bag of potato chips, that's not empty calories.
Jaylen gets a very friendly multi-bounce on the second free throw, and the Celtics have scored 12 straight. They lead by 7. 34-27, 9:32 to go in the half. Nembhard down the right side, Derek White in front of him. Celtics defense has actually been really good here. Entry, Turner turns down Brissett, jumper too strong, and Brissett cradles that rebound for dear life. But of course, Turner had taken the shot, so he wasn't there to get a rebound. Miles Turner has not looked like the same dude here. He's had some big games against Boston, including in game 1. Jaylen, straight away, shot clock down to 10. Derek White slides away, so it's going to be Jaylen against Obi Toppin. Steps back into a straightaway 3, got it. Remember what happened when Golden State let Jaylen shoot open threes? Nembhard floats it back to Siakam. Boston by 10. Siakam throws to the corner. Toppin returns to Nesmith on the wing. Hauser in front of him. Nesmith, right-hand dribble, fumbles it. They're calling a foul on Hauser. Very little contact. And again, letter of the law, is that a foul? Yeah, but when you see the stuff they've let go early in this game, that was a little surprising.
Not sure about this. Yeah, that was a push.
That was contact, sure.
Yeah, that was a push. Look at the hands.
I think the one I'm thinking of is the Toppin one on Tatum. Sam Hauser comes out. He only made that one layup when he bailed out that possession, but he got 3 rebounds. He moved effectively, and as always seems to happen when Sam is in the game, the score goes up. For the Celtics, he's an advanced stat killer. Nembhard lobs it down low, and it's picked up by Brissett. Here comes Derek White, offensive end, jump bounce pass for Jaylen Brown. He's going to shoot that 3. He's feeling hot, but he misses off the back iron, and Halliburton has the rebound. Halliburton into the front court. Derek White trying to slow him down. Halliburton moving to his right, shovels to Nembhard, sets himself for that left wing 3. It rims out, and the rebound for Holiday. Now the Pacers 3 of 10 from distance. Boston by 10. 8:21 to go second quarter. Holiday lobs it into Jaylen, who catches in midair, pushes it off the window and in.
Incredible move then.
Still waiting on the first Pacer points of the second quarter. We played nearly 4 minutes. It's a 17-0 Boston run. Halliburton down the right side. Bounce entry caught by Turner against the smaller Derek White. Turner has the ball slapped away by Horford. Out of bounds off Turner. Turner, the only big on the floor. The Celtics just doubled down and swarmed him and knocked the ball off him out of bounds. All Celtics right now. 17-0 run. 12-point lead. 7:53 to go in the first half. Drew Holiday, bounce pass, cutter, Jaylen attacks and gets fouled.
It should have been the shot, but this should have been the pass out. Oh, yeah, that should. He's right. It should have been a pass off. It should be 2 free throws.
But remember, they gave the 2 earlier to Nembhard.
This, my friend, was a clear pass. But the Celtics right now, you take it.
What did I ask you during Celtics tonight? That is there a chance that Jaylen getting snubbed, quote unquote, on the All-NBA team could be a benefit? 16 points in 11 minutes here. And of course, as soon as I praise the dude, he misses the free throw. And listen, to me, we don't vote anymore. I voted for 18 years in the awards. They changed the rules and the different people that vote. Would I have, because of the Celtics record, put Jaylen Brown ahead of Halliburton or Devin Booker? Probably, but it is what it is.
Here's one of the things that happened. Brown got hit in the arm.
He did.
When he made the layup by Brissett, and he's kind of grimacing right now as he's trying to bring that left arm up.
Brissett comes out, and he's going to have a pretty nifty plus-minus as Indiana did not score during this sequence of the game. It's going to get a lot of attention as the Celtics finally go small. It pays off big. Jaylen gets 1 of 2 at the free throw line. It's now an 18-0 Boston run. Celtics go from down 5 to up 13. 7:43 to go in the first half. Halliburton for Nesmith. Cross-court pass gets through Derek White to Halliburton. He'll take that straightaway three. No good. Back iron. Rebound Horford. Outlet almost picked out by Nembhard. Did he get it off Holiday? He did. Great job by Nembhard to slap the ball off Holiday out of bounds, and the Pacers will get an extra chance here.
Great rebound then, but if you're Al, let them clear. You're not in a hurry to get the ball down. Take your time.
Don't want to get pulled into their game. Extra chance here for Indiana. Halliburton cross court, gets to Nesmith. Pulls it away from Holiday, gets into 10 feet, force a bad shot, no good, and Horford has the rebound anyway. And the Pacers have gone ice cold here. Haven't scored in the quarter. Holiday, offensive end. Boston trying to add to a 13-point lead. Holiday deep on the left side against Halliburton. Holiday lines him up, throws the left shoulder into him. Kick out, Tatum, pump fake, gonna drive past Nesmith, gets in deep, and scores easily with the left hand.
That was a great move, and great move done by Holiday. Holiday said, clear out, no, let's reset. I'm gonna drive, get the ball to Tatum, left hand, lay it up softly. You're on the move right now, Sean Grady.
20 consecutive points for the Celtics. Timeout, Rick Carlisle. 7:04 to go in the first half of Game 2. Boston 42, Indiana 27 on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Exmark mowers are known for their signature cut quality, legendary dependability, and an operator experience unlike any other. Because if something's worth doing, it's worth doing right. Don't miss out on limited time savings going on now at your local dealer.
It's Pride Hyundai of Seekonk's Memorial Day sales event all month long. Lease a new 2024 Elantra SE for $199 a month, or lease a new 2024 Tucson SEL for $269 per month. Plus, 0% APR financing is available. And get America's best warranty with 10-year, 100,000 miles and owner assurance. The Memorial Day sales event all month long.
Shop now at HyundaiofSeekonk.com. Pride Hyundai of Seekonk, where we take pride in giving our customers the best deals always.
Can you hear that? That's the sound of your engine building up damaging deposits. You know, the kind that hurt fuel economy, performance, and the longevity of your engine. And unfortunately, it starts the moment you drive it off the lot. So no matter the age of your vehicle, it's building up deposits. But here's the good news. There's a new motor oil that removes up to 100% of deposits. Introducing Valvoline Restore and Protect. It's the first and only motor oil that restores pistons to factory clean by removing up to 100% of deposits. That's right, 100%. Restoring your engine to run like new. Plus, Valvoline Restore and Protect is a premium full synthetic that features 79% greater wear protection than industry standards. And with continuous use, it even keeps new deposits from forming. So if you like how a new engine performs, you're going to love new Restore and Protect. Another first from Valvoline.
D'Angelo is proud to introduce our newest grill sensation, the ballpark sandwich. Premium Italian sausage, peppers, and onions sizzling hot off the grill, starting at just $9.99. It's a home run for your taste buds. Discover the new ballpark sandwich exclusively at D'Angelo. Stop in or order yours now at D'Angelo's.com. D'Angelo, New England's neighborhood sandwich shop.
Felger and Maz, afternoons 2 to 6 on the Sports Hub.
Max's Keys to Game 2 brought to you by your local New England Honda dealer. Adventure more, worry less with a certified pre-owned Honda and Honda back benefits. Learn more at NewEnglandHondaDealers.com. Celtics on a 20-0 run, lead by 15, 7 minutes to go in the second.
Well, here's what I said before. Controlling the initial point of attack and making sure you don't turn the basketball over. But the Celtics have done an excellent job. And here's something we didn't see. Rebounding the basketball on the offensive end. Second chance opportunities. Getting other people involved. What I want to see more ball movement. Now, I'm going to keep an eye on Brown because he got hit in the chest, over the left arm, the pec area. Sometimes that can be a little sore.
The Pacers have the second best offense in NBA history this year. Celtics obviously were the first. And this second best offense to ever exist in the history of the game has not scored now in 6 minutes and 10 seconds. They've missed all 8 of their shots in the quarter, plus committed 3 turnovers, and that's how you go from up 5 to down 15. But, again, we've seen the Pacers. They climbed out of this hole several times the other night. And with this offense, they could easily do it. Halliburton into the front court. Derek White stays with him stride for stride. Out it comes to Siakam. Finds Nesmith. Put it down the right side. Horford spying him, so the shovel pass back out to Halliburton. Celtics defense really connected here. Halliburton switches to the right hand. Horford staying in front of him. Can't get the shot away, so Halliburton goes to Nesmith. Drives, runs it up, no good, but he gets the foul. Then he gets Jaylen. Derek White volunteers for it, but let's see who the foul was called on as Nesmith is getting free throws. It's on Derek White.
Brown was walking away like he had robbed a bank. It's like, hands up, son. Wow. Trying to stay away from that next foul. And if you are the Celtics right now, you have to be aware that you might have to get Brown out of this game so he does not pick up this next foul. As Nesmith knocks down the first of two.
So the first point for Indiana after a 6-minute and 29-second drought.
Well, Nesmith put his head down and attacked the rim. That's what you do. When things aren't going well, put your head down.
Nesmith gets the free throws. 42-29. Celtics by 13. 6:41 to go in the first half of game 2. Jrue Holiday. Offensive end. Halliburton watching him. Tatum moves. Instead it comes to Horford. They swing around to the corner. Jaylen Brown. Right hand dribble. Gets to the elbow. Turner waiting for him, so he'll back it out with 6 on the shot clock. Jaylen, 4 on the shot clock, has to make a decision, fumbles it, has it back, throws it up from the elbow. That's no good, and the rebound hits Halliburton, who is falling down and goes out of bounds, and the Celtics will catch a break and get the ball back.
No ball movement at all then, Sean.
Nope.
What you have is guys dribbling the basketball, dribbling, and the Pacers are very good at getting in a zone. They're going to make you, if you pass that ball, you can get open looks.
Tatum will trigger the under out of bounds. It's safe to Derek White in the corner. Push pass back out to Al Horford. Celtics working with the 14-second shot clock here, so it's already down to 8. Derek White deep on the left side against Nembhard. Derek White pull up, shoots the 3, no good, but Nembhard fouled Derek White while shooting a 3, and the mistakes continue to pile up here in the first half for the Pacers.
That's just not a good play. You had him pinned on the baseline. He's going up with the shot, and you hit him on the arm. That's just not good.
Think of the defense. Think of the defense you just played if you're the Pacers. You're trying desperately to get a stop. You play 24 seconds of defense. The ball hits Halliburton and goes out of bounds. Then you play another 14 seconds of defense, force another bad shot, and you end up with 3 free throws for Derek White. Ponder that. Pondering.
I'm letting it ponder.
Pondering.
You told me the story, and I'm going with it as he knocks down. But those are costly mistakes if you are a team right now behind and the Celtics are on the run.
Are you saying 1 point can make a difference in games like this?
Yeah,
after what we saw the other night?
We can.
To look back at every little thing that happened in that game, leading up to a tie score at the end of regulation, from Joe Mazzulla challenging and getting the 2 points back at the start of the game. What about the Halliburton crazy jump 3 at the end of the third quarter that helped turn the momentum around towards the Pacers?
Now you're going to see the other thing I talked about before. What are they? Brown is saying something here on the bench. I'm not sure what he's saying.
Now, the question is he out? Derek White makes the free throw. Celtics have their largest lead, up 16. Is Jaylen out of the game now injury-wise, or to prevent him from getting that third foul, riding a few minutes with him out? On the right wing, open is Nesmith for 3. And that is the first field goal for Indiana in the quarter. 45-32, Boston by 13. 5:50 to go, quarter number 2. Jrue Holiday gets a Sam Hauser screen, goes slowly right side of the floor. Holiday now straight away, moves to the Tatum. Tatum against the smaller Halliburton, 5 on the shot clock. Tatum drives, falls away, really tough shot, no good, back iron, and the rebound for Turner. That was a force, that was slow and developing. Halliburton, long cross court, Nembhard's got it, turns Hauser around, spins in the paint. The follow away is good, and here come the Pacers.
You take bad shots, they're going to get back in this game.
Boston lead down to 11, 45-34.
Pacers, they are a dog. Right?
Derek White, who moves to the Holiday. Holiday right-hand dribble. Got bumped by Siakam, but he enters in deep to Derek White. 2 pump fakes. Siakam just gobbles up that shot. Derek White never had a look at it. Halliburton into the front court. Finally frees himself for an open 3, and he knocks it down. I'm calling timeout here if I'm Joe Mazzulla. Momentum is long gone. Boston lead down to 8, 45-37. Holiday harassed, but he gets away from Siakam, gets in deep. 2 long strides and scores with the left hand. Pacers fell asleep, and Holiday beat them all.
Well, Turner was the last guy back.
Didn't want to pick up the 3rd foul. Now Nesmith wide open again. 3 though rims out, and the rebound for Horford. Celtics, this is uneven right now, but they've got a 10-point lead down the ball. Holiday into the hands of Tatum. Got to get himself unlocked here. Tatum against his old buddy Nesmith. Switches to the left hand, starts his drive, in the paint, bounce pass. Horford catches, baseline extended, finds the cutter. Hauser drops it out of bounds. Now that clearly looked like it went off Hauser. Al knows it, he's trying to inbound it quickly. That ball absolutely went off Sam Hauser. But nobody saw it because it was under the basket.
Oh, these cameras they got in here?
Well, I meant nobody on the floor. So Horford ran to rush the ball in. Lobs it. Out to Jaylen Brown, who's back in the game. Forward to shot clock. Jaylen turns the corner, loses his man. Halliburton steps back into a long jumper, no good. Al Horford out-muscles 3 guys for the rebound. He gets pulled down and fouled. Yeah. Great job by Al Horford.
Yeah. Just, you're under the basket.
Now, for the moment, that is a 3rd foul on Turner. He wants it challenged on the Indiana bench.
It's going to challenge, but if you're Al, you're under the rim. Go straight back up with that basketball. Oh, Turner's over there. He is hot right now. But, man.
Shot clock reset to 14. Inbound comes to Holiday. Boston by 10. 4:08 to go second quarter. Holiday bounce pass. Tatum drops it. It's a bad pass by Holiday, but Tatum lost control. Halliburton lobs it ahead to Siakam for the easy 2-hand slam. Pacers have momentum here. Now it feels like the Celtics are fortunate to still be up by 8. Holiday. They leave him alone, so he takes the 3 and knocks it down. Boy, Drew Holiday has bailed the Celtics out of every jam they've gotten themselves into in the first game and a half.
Momentum goes, he swings it right back.
50-39, Boston by 11. Nembhard turns the corner, takes 2 long strides in, flows back out to Nesmith. Holiday reaches in, knocks the ball away, picked off the floor by Nembhard. Nembhard spins on his drive on Derek White, pump fake, and a lot of traffic, forces up a bad shot. Air ball, rebound, Jaylen Brown. Jaylen brings the Celtics into the front court. Attacks Siakam, goes in deep, flips it up and in. He just pulled Siakam out of the way.
Yeah, put that arm into his chest and knock it backwards.
And Drew Holiday has turned the momentum of the game again. 52-39, Boston by 13. Siakam drives, falls down, throws a wild pass. Great hustle save by Nembhard to keep it inbounds. Nembhard gets an Isaiah Jackson screen. Tatum in front of Nembhard. Left-hand dribble drive comes strong, scoops it up and in. Nembhard beats Tatum clean. Nice sequence for Nembhard. Celtics by 11. Jaylen Brown, Euro step around Jackson, scoops it up, no good. And the rebound for Isaiah Jackson. Floats it ahead of Halliburton. Halliburton diagonal lead. Siakam kicks to the corner. Nembhard sets himself for 3. No good. Rebound goes right into the hands of Siakam. Out of the hands of Jaylen Brown for an easy 2 for Siakam. Boston lead down to 9.
I want to see Tatum put his imprint on this game now.
Celtics nearly turned it over. Holiday had a punch away by Halliburton, but it goes out of bounds. Celtics will keep it with 16 to shoot.
You know what I'm noticing? The Celtics are trying to play the pace of the Pacers.
No doubt.
Slow the ball down. You're getting anything you want.
Particularly when you're up by 9. Al Horford comes out. He played 40 minutes in game 1. He's at 15 right now. Celtics had a great sequence where they went small early in the second quarter with O'Shea Brissett. And that's where they took the lead.
Looked up at this score. Tatum only has 4 points here.
Jaylen Brown, he's the one doing all the scoring. Left-hand dribble drive, attacks, gets to the rim and scores. Pump fake at the last second to keep it away from the shot blocker, Isaiah Jackson. Jaylen has been brilliant. He's got 21 in the first half. He and Drew Holiday have been the best Celtics so far in game 2. Nembhard, right-hand dribble, gets in pretty deep, puts it off the window, no good. He forced that, but the rebound comes right back to him. He throws it out of the wing to Nesmith. Nesmith, step back on Tatum, dribbles low, exposed to the ball. Tatum knocks it away, has the steal. Tatum into the front court, floats it ahead to Holiday, throws it back to the trailer, Jaylen Brown, who lays it up and in. Great athletic play by Jaylen Brown to recover in midair off an unusual pass and create another shot. You want to keep Jaylen off the All-NBA team? Be my guest. One night later, he's got 23 points in the first half, and the Celtics lead by 13.
Man, what a play that was. To keep that basketball alive by Holiday. The pass is a little long then by Tatum, and then he throws it right back to the cutter as he drives towards the basket. Momentum back on your side, but again, play at your pace. Don't play at the Pacers' pace.
And among the biggest things that have changed, the foul trouble for Miles Turner. He had 23 points and 10 rebounds in Game 1. He has not scored in the first half here of Game 2.
Well, Miles Turner is a key to what they do. He's always been that bellwether for them, knocking down shots and getting involved early, blocking shots. But when he picked up that second foul, created some situations for him that isn't good. And if you're Pacers now, you got Jackson in the game who's not a scorer. You know, I like to think if I was the Pacers over there, Smith. It seems like he's always hurt the Celtics. About 6'9", long arms, can shoot the basketball, attack the rim. Looks a lot like a black Clark Kent.
Indiana let a game get away for the ages as far as surrendering a game in Game 1. Tonight, they've got Jason Tatum 2 for 8 with 4 points, and they're down by 13.
Well, down by 13 because the other guy beside him said, "You snubbed me? I got your snub right here in my pocket."
The MVP of the first round was without question Derek White. I thought you could have made a case for a lot of guys to the second round. I thought it was Tatum. To the first game and a half, the Celtics MVP to me has been Drew Holiday.
Drew Holiday has been fantastic. People talk about him attacking the rim and playing defense and guarding 2 and 3 guys. That's what you love watching him do.
By the way, Drew Holiday also has 15 assists in the game and a half, in addition to 38 points. Out of the timeout, 1:49 to go in the first half. Boston by 13. Siakam moving to his left. Tatum picks him up. Siakam moves to his right on the perimeter. Now starts his drive, scoops it up and in. Wow, he got to the rim quick. That's the dangerous Siakam, who's played so well against the Celtics the last couple of years in Toronto and the couple of games he's played for Indiana.
Tatum's going to have to cinch that defense up. They're hunting him.
Siakam's outscored Tatum 10-4 in the first half, yet Boston leads by 11. Derek White into the corner. Hauser for 3. Nope. Won't go for him. Rims out. And the rebound for Halliburton. Some of those are going to have to start falling. Halliburton challenged by Holiday. Moves it right side to Nembhard. Nembhard moves to Siakam, who steps into the mid-block and hits the short jumper over Jaylen Brown. Good recovery again for Indiana. They go running through Siakam now. 56-47. Boston lead is 9.
Jaylen has to understand he doesn't want to pick up that third foul.
Nembhard picks up Derek White across half court. So the handoff to Jaylen Brown against Siakam. No movement here. Shot clock down to 7. Holiday finally comes out, sets the screen. Jaylen dribbles inside the free throw line. Kick out Hauser. Touch to the corner for a Derek White 3 that rims out. Rebound fielded on a hop by Halliburton. 2 for 1 now for Indiana with 37 seconds to go in the quarter. Halliburton, left-hand dribble drive on Derek White. Bounce entry caught by Siakam. Turns, fires, hits again. Pascal Siakam taking over. He scored the last 8 Indiana points, and the Boston lead is down to 7. 56-49. And they get the 2 for 1. 25 seconds to go in the quarter. 17 on the shot clock now for the Celtics. Jaylen Brown dribbling out at half court. Holiday comes free, sets the screen. Jaylen moves to his right against Halliburton. Switches to the right hand. Attacks, hangs in the air, misses the runner, but he gets the foul call. And Jaylen will get free throws with 12 seconds to go in the half.
Boy, he's just taking over this game.
But again, the Pacers, just as they did in Game 1, when you thought the Celtics were going to go on a run, they will not let them get away. Celtics push the lead to 16. And now it is just 7 with Jaylen Brown going to the free throw line and 12 seconds to go in the first half.
Yeah, if you're the Pacers right now, you have to feel good about yourself.
With one exception. If I'm watching this game from Indiana perspective, I'm a little concerned that Jason Tatum hasn't knocked down shots yet. Now, Boston fans are concerned, saying, oh, Tatum hasn't hit shots yet. But if you know it's coming, if it comes tonight, the Pacers aren't going to be able to make up the ground.
Yeah. Man, you're just looking at Brown taking over this game.
Brown and Holiday have combined for 34 points on 12 of 20 shooting. Jaylen misses the second free throw after making the first. Indiana can make it a 2-possession game at the half here. 7 seconds to go. He drives around Jaylen Brown. Siakam in for the two-hand slam. Jaylen was trying to give a foul, then realized he didn't want to. 4.3 to go. Hauser puts it back in the hands of Derek White. Races into the front court. White's going to get a decent look at a deep three. It's no good. That's how the first half will come to an end. And again, the Celtics get separation and cannot hang on to it. Coming up, Joe Mazzulla will run you through scores around the Stanley Cup playoffs. Red Sox are off tonight, full Major League Baseball schedule. And then back here at the Garden, great start for Indiana. Then the Celtics went on a monster run early in the second quarter, scoring 20 straight points. They led by as many as 16, but it's just a 6-point game as we're halfway home. Halftime in Game 2, Boston 57, Indiana 51 on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Exmark mowers are known for their signature cut quality, legendary dependability, and an operator experience unlike any other. Because if something's worth doing, it's worth doing right. Don't miss out on limited time savings going on now at your local dealer.
It's Pride Hyundai of Seekonk's Memorial Day sales event all month long. Lease a new 2024 Elantra SE for $199 a month, or lease a new 2024 Tucson SEL for $269 per month. Plus, 0% APR financing is available. And get America's best warranty with 10-year, 100,000 miles and owner assurance. The Memorial Day sales event all month long.
Shop now at HyundaiofSeekonk.com. Pride Hyundai of Seekonk, where we take pride in giving our customers the best deals always.
Family is everything.
And for the past 100 years, Shriners Hospitals for Children has become family to over 1.5 million kids.
In tough times and good times, they're there when we need them most.
But it's only possible because of people like you.
All you have to do is go online to loveshriners.org right now with your monthly gift.
You'll make a difference in our lives every day.
At UMass Memorial Health, you can be a
nurse, mental health clinician,
medical assistant,
but you can also be a
after-hours musician,
family chef,
t-ball coach.
That's because we hire you, all of you, and treat you like a person, not a position, with great pay and excellent benefits like retirement savings plans and tuition assistance. Come be you at UMass Memorial Health. Explore all we offer at wehireyou.org.
The home of the Bees, the Sports Hub.
Tatum into the front court, floats it into Holiday, throws it back to the trailer, Jaylen Brown, who lays it up and in. Great athletic play by Jaylen Brown to recover in midair off an unusual pass and create another shot. You want to keep Jaylen off the All-NBA team? Be my guest.
All right, welcome into Celtics halftime. I'm Joe Murray. Celtics lead 57-51. They went on a 20-0 run, but the Pacers inched their way back in, trailing by 6 after 2 quarters. And, of course, the Pacers relentless, resilient, impressive. Pascal Siakam, 16 first-half points for the Pacers. Biggest difference in this one, though, has been rebounding. Celtics had multiple offensive rebounds in this one, 10, a sequence where they had almost 4 in a row. But the rebounding edge, not that much different, 15-14, despite the offensive rebounds. You just heard about Jaylen Brown, who was snubbed from being All-NBA, also snubbed from the All-Defensive team. But after hitting the big shot to send things into overtime in Game 1, he has started out hot in Game 2. 24 first-half points, 8 of 16 from the field. He is 2 of 6 from downtown, 6 for 8 from the free throw line. Slow start for Jason Tatum tonight. Again, not how you start, it's how you finish. 20 minutes, 2 of 8 from the field. He's missed both his threes, but has 2 rebounds, 2 assists, and 1 steal. Does have the 3 turnovers tonight, but helping out on offense, it's Drew Holiday. 20 minutes in this one, 4 of 4 from the field, hit both threes, and has 7 first-half assists along with 10 points.
Holiday. They leave him alone, so he takes the 3 and knocks it down. Boy, Drew Holiday has bailed the Celtics out of every jam they've gotten themselves into in the first game and a half.
Momentum goes, he swings it right back.
Speaking of swings, Celtics went up big. They trailed first quarter 27-25 and then had a 32-point second quarter. So they won that by 8. They have a 6-point lead, and it's all because of Tyrese Halliburton who continues to hit shots to creep back into the game. 20 first half minutes, 3 of 5 from the field, and 2 3-pointers to keep him within 6.
White, 2 pump fakes. Siakam just gobbles up that shot. Derek White never had a look at it. Halliburton into the front court. Finally frees himself for an open 3, and he knocks it down. I'm calling timeout here if I'm Joe Mazzulla.
Aaron Nesmith, 9 first half points. And off the bench, TJ McConnell has 7. The rest of the Celtics, Al Horford has 6 points. Derek White, 6 points. And off the bench, Peyton Pritchard with 5. Sam Hauser's played 12 minutes. He has 2 points. 1 medical report. Luke Cornett hurt his hand. He's questionable to return. He played 5 minutes and had 2 rebounds. So the Celtics lead 57-51. Let's see how things shake out in the second half and see if Jason Tatum can break out with only 4 first half points. And we'll see how things finish for Jaylen Brown, who had a game high 24 first half points. We'll have your Sports Hub headlines, including what's going on in the NHL. There's plenty of other NBA news as well. I'm Joe Murray. Celtics lead 57-51 on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Exmark mowers are known for their signature cut quality, legendary dependability, and an operator experience unlike any other. Because if something's worth doing, it's worth doing right. Don't miss out on limited time savings going on now at your local dealer.
Jason Tatum plays here.
Tips the entry to Smart. No look, bounce pass to the cutter. Jason Tatum, who lays it up and in with the right hand. And the Celtics are dancing right now. They are Brogdon across half court. Hence man's headed for the exits. Tatum, pull up 3. Good night. You know what MVPs do? They still got 29 in the right. Tatum to the right. Pulls up on LeBron. They're isolated. The right side of the floor. Tatum spins on the baseline. Turns, fades. Get it!
This is the home of the Celtics. 98.5 The Sports Hub.
It's Pride Hyundai of Seekonk's Memorial Day sales event all month long. Lease a new 2024 Elantra SE for $199 a month, or lease a new 2024 Tucson SEL for $269 per month. Plus, 0% APR financing is available, and get America's best warranty with 10-year, 100,000 miles and owner assurance. The Memorial Day sales event all month long.
Shop now at HyundaiofSeekonk.com. Pride Hyundai of Seekonk, where we take pride in giving our customers the best deals always.
Are you covered by Medicaid? Take steps to make sure you and your family stay covered. It's easy. All you need to do is keep your contact information up to date so the state can reach you when it's your turn to renew. Be sure to watch for mail from the state of Rhode Island, then take action right away. If you have health insurance through Medicaid, it's easy to make sure you stay covered. To learn more or get help with your Medicaid renewal, visit staycovered.ri.gov. That's staycovered.ri.gov.
Roto-Rooter. Plumbing problem? No match for a little DIY duct tape. Shoot, hold on. Nope. There we go. No match for a little... dang it, wait. Duct tape and a wrench. Leaks are no match for duct tape and a wrench. And a bucket and a towel, more duct tape, a hammer, this random tool I found in the basement, another bucket, more tape, a little more tape. Perfect. On second thought, maybe leave plumbing to the pros at Roto-Rooter.
And away go troubles down the drain.
The Namco Pool Massive Memorial Day Sale is here. Do not wait. Get in now to transform your yard into a budget-friendly oasis. Hundreds of items deeply discounted. Pools, equipment, cleaners, and chemicals, all discounted. Jacuzzis up to $2,000 off, or 0% financing for 36 months. Patio sets up to 50% off. Get into Namco Pool before it's too late. The Namco Pool Massive Memorial Day Sale is here. Namco Pool, the most trusted pool company in your community. NamcoPool.com.
Connect with Boston's home for sports online. 98.5 thesportshub.com. Sports Hub headlines.
Boston Celtics playoff coverage presented by Amica Insurance as the Celtics chase banner 18. Visit Amica.com today to learn more about Amica's award-winning customer service. Plenty of NBA news. J.D. Bickerstaff fired after 5 seasons as the head coach of Cleveland. Trajan Langdon will be the next president in Detroit. You got Game 2, Dallas and Minnesota tomorrow night. Mavericks lead the series 1-0. We do have one game right now in the NHL. Game 1 of the Western Conference Finals between Dallas and Edmonton. No score after one period in that one. Some NFL news today. Marvin Harrison Jr. has signed his rookie contract with the Cardinals. And John Ross, he has signed a free agent deal with the Philadelphia Eagles. And the Red Sox, they're off tonight. They'll host Milwaukee this weekend. Headlines brought to you by Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Enjoy quick and convenient vehicle maintenance this month. Visit NewEnglandOilChange.com for 15% off your next drive-through oil change at Valvoline Instant Oil Change, now open in Weymouth, Canton, Bedford, and Natick. Celtics lead at half, 57-51. I'm Joe Murray, Grandy, and Max. They have the second half next on the BetMGM 98.5 The Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
This is the story of the one. As a maintenance engineer, he hears things differently. To the untrained ear, everything on his shop floor might sound fine, but he can hear gears grinding or a belt slipping. So he steps in to fix the problem at hand before it gets out of hand. And he knows Grainger's got the right product he needs to get the job done, which is music to his ears. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
It's time to electrify your excitement for playoff action with BetMGM, an authorized gaming partner of the NBA. Log into your BetMGM account to receive an odds boost token, then place a wager on any NBA playoff matchup and apply your token. Just make sure to bet up to the minimum stake, odds, and legs specified on the token. If your boosted wager hits, you'll score up to 50% more winnings. BetMGM and GameSense remind you to play responsibly.
Hope is here. Call 1-800-327-5050 or visit gamblinghelplinema.org. Must be 21 plus. Massachusetts only. Subject to eligibility requirements. Rewards issued as unrestricted funds in partnership with MGM Springfield. Play it smart from the start. Live chat at GameSenseMA.com.
Bosch tools are built for workers. Bosch's powerful hammer drill has kickback control to help work go more smoothly when you need it. The 2-in-1 impact driver and wrench quickly changes between bits and sockets, so you only need one tool instead of two. And the X-Lock grinder switches wheels up to 5 times faster than standard grinders. Bosch tools take care of the job and you. Bosch tools, what hard workers deserve. Learn more at BoschTools.com.
Waiting hours to have your vehicle's oil changed is a thing of the past. Say goodbye to long waits and dusty waiting rooms, and hello to convenience at Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Your full-service oil change takes about 15 minutes to complete, and you'll stay in the comfort of your own vehicle for the duration of your service. Plus, no appointment is ever needed. Go to NewEnglandOilChange.com to find a location and save a coupon for your next visit. Now open in Franklin, Billerica, and Peabody.
Hi, I'm Charlie Ugoletta with Cubby Energy in Wilmington.
And I'm Laura Carbone with Alvin Hollis in Weymouth.
We operate full-service heating oil companies, and our industry is dedicated to addressing the impact of climate change.
Heating oil retailers across Massachusetts are reducing carbon emissions right now with clean, renewable bioheat fuel.
Bioheat fuel is blended with home heating oil. It's clean, safe, and efficient.
Fighting climate change doesn't require that you spend tens of thousands of dollars to switch to an electric heat pump.
We believe our customers should be able to choose the energy source they want for their homes and families.
Learn more at massenergymarketers.org.
The Celtics play here at the Sports Hub. This is Reliving the Green.
What a pass by DJ!
42 for Paul Pierce.
A great point of a
KG is locked and loaded tonight.
A look back at this date in Celtics history.
Oh, they got Perry on Cowens. Now it goes down to Cowens. He's double teamed. Turns and fires and hits. Went right up over Perry and Hurd and hit. In the right corner, Adams. On the cut now, quickly low to Perry. The shot is no good. The rebound Cowens. Cowens has really begun to take over those boards.
How's this for a triple-double? 25 points, 21 rebounds, 10 assists. Dave Cowens in Game 1 of the NBA Finals in 1976. As the Celtics beat the Phoenix Suns, they would later have the classic game in that series, and the Celtics would go on to win the championship under coach Tommy Heinsohn. And a year later, draft a young man from Kinston, North Carolina to begin the next phase. The Celtics right after that 76 championship, that's when things started to go south. Lost to the Sixers in the 77 playoffs, and then had the 2 rough years when you first arrived, and then a ton of history followed that.
Yeah. Drafted well.
Celtics
players start taking over.
Celtics take a 6-point lead into the third quarter here, 57-51. And I'm not sure what to make of it, other than I believe in the next hour, this series is going to take the turn towards a dogfight 7-game series, or maybe a shorter one than it looked like the other night. We're about to find out here with Boston up 6.
Well, the thing that's going to have to happen because Tatum's going to have to show up.
You better believe it.
And Tatum so far, so I'm looking up at the stats. Tatum only has 4 points. And what he did before, he had rebounds when he's not scoring. This time he only has 2 rebounds. So you got to be more aggressive if you're Tatum looking for your shot. Brown's been aggressive. And I'd wonder also with Brown with that shoulder.
So much of the criticism on Jason Tatum has just focused on the shooting and ignored all the other things he's been doing. But tonight, on the offensive end, the defense has been good. I think, again, Indiana shooting 51%, but 5 of 15 from 3. 51 points on the board for Indiana, the way they play, the pace they play. That's a good number. I think the Celtics defense has actually been pretty good in the first half. But offensively, they've looked a little disjointed. They haven't shot it well. What bailed them out are all those offensive rebounds. Celtics 10 offensive rebounds. 3 of them for Al Horford. Jalen's got a couple. Celtics plus 8 on the glass as we begin the third quarter of game 2. Celtics wearing the black uniforms tonight. Drew Holiday hands off to Jason Tatum. Now the push pass for Jaylen Brown. Left-hand dribble gets to the free throw line. Jumper good. He picks up right where he left off.
Got right to his little spot. Pulled up.
26 for Jaylen. 9 of 17 shooting. Nembhard races right down the middle and lays it up. No good. Late foul. And they're calling the foul on Tatum, who is making with the forearm extended signal, saying that Nembhard fouled him.
Clear out. Let's see what how this is. Tatum gets in. Yeah, he hit one down.
No, that's a foul on Tatum. It's a legit call. Nembhard gets the first free throw.
Well, you let him walk to the basket. It's a breakdown offensively.
So we saw Luke Cornett leave the Celtics bench as Nembhard misses the second free throw and Jaylen has the rebound. So we're at 59-52. Boston by 7. Cornett is not on the Boston bench.
So someone was saying.
Drew Holiday. Hounded by Halliburton. Double team comes. Kick out. Tatum pulls up on Siakam. Now goes cross court. Jaylen Brown spins on Nembhard. Pump fake. Tough shot for the free throw line. Bounces in. Wow, Jalen's even getting the shooter. Bounces now. That one sat on the front iron for a second, then fell backwards into the net. 61-52. Boston by 9. Jalen's up to 28. Siakam shovels back to Nembhard. Nembhard down the right side. There's Holiday waiting. So out the ball comes to Siakam, who lines up Horford. Siakam, step back, 17-footer, short, rebound Tatum. Outlet Jaylen Brown, Boston by 9. Jaylen, stop and start, attacks in the paint, double on him, kick out, swung from Holiday to Tatum for 3, no good, wide right, rebound Turner, and these are not close.
Yeah.
Nembhard, bumped by Holiday, throws it back to a wide open Siakam, who sets himself and knocks down the 3, and that is, as Max likes to say, the 6-point swing. A wide open 3, Tatum misses, and Siakam knocks his down. The Boston lead is 61-55.
Tatum wide open then.
Jaylen Brown spins. Push pass for Derek White. He's been cold, but a straightaway 3 here is right down the middle. Boston by 9. Celtics 7 of 20 from distance. Indiana 6 of 16. Tatum is now in a forest shooting-wise. Siakam, handoff, Halliburton, turns the corner, return to Siakam beyond the elbow, long cross court. There's Halliburton. He had a good look, gave it up because he's heard Holiday coming. Steps into 16 feet, knocks down the shorter dribble. So he gives up the 3 to take the shorter 2. Boston by 7, early third quarter. Drew Holiday, offensive end. Moves it to Jaylen Brown against Siakam. Entry, Holiday catches, ball punched away, but they'll call the foul here. Again, Pace is making the replay signal every time the foul's called on him, but not going to challenge on this, a foul that's on the floor. Second on Nembhard. Tatum is moving on the left side, just waiting as Jaylen starts his drive, free throw line, reaching foul. Siakam get him? Yeah, he did. Second foul on Siakam. Now 2 early team fouls on Indiana here in the third quarter.
See, and here's the thing I'm watching. If Tatum is being guarded by Nembhard, I want to get him in the post where he can use his size.
Derek White lobs into Holiday, who got in behind Halliburton, catches and scores in one motion. A little telepathy going on with White and Holiday there on that side of the bounce. Boston by 9. Turner for Nembhard. Left-hand dribble drive inside the paint. Kick to the left corner. Siakam starts his drive on Horford. Stutter step in the paint. Step back. 12-footer contested. Knocks it down anyway. And Siakam has been really good tonight after a shaky game one. Siakam is 10 of 12. Ball forced on the inside to Holiday against Halliburton. Drop step. Travel. Eighth Boston turnover. First of the quarter. And the Pacers can make it a two-possession game.
That one. I mean, put the ball on the floor.
Joe Mazzulla is barking at Scott Foster, and Scott Foster is explaining his call. Nembhard moving to his right. Tatum slides his feet. Nembhard back to his left. Steps back to the free throw line and hits again. Nembhard has impressed me tonight.
Now they're attacking Tatum.
12 for Nembhard. 66-61. Boston by 5. Led by as many as 16. Holiday dribbles to his left, takes the three. It's going to bounce short. And now the Pacers can make it a one-possession game. Well, they are just full of fight here. Really impressive couple of games for Indiana. Siakam bumps to Jaylen Brown. Turns, steps through. Now the little follow-away is good. Siakam can't miss. 3-point game. 34-21. Celtics have been outscored over the last 8 minutes. 66-63. Derek White turns the corner, attacks the paint, and scores. Blew right by Nembhard.
It's almost like they're using Tatum right now as a decoy.
68-63. Boston by 5. Siakam for Turner. Turner still has not scored here in game 2. Halliburton. Left-hand dribble. Returns to the Turner. Now he's going to take the straightaway jumper, make it Siakam, and it's good. He cannot miss. Siakam is 12 of 14. He's got 26, and Indiana has got a 16-point deficit down to 2. I'm begging one of those guys to switch from a white headband. Holiday. They got Tatum. Derek White driving and scoring with a two-hand slam. You're exactly right about Tatum now. That's all I'm watching. He's not even involved here offensively. 70-66. Boston by 4. Nembhard turns the corner. Holiday there defensively. Bounce entry caught by Turner. They're calling a foul here, I believe, against Derek White on the floor.
Yeah, holding him down. It's a good pin and good foul then, but Tatum is not. Tatum has to involve himself in this game. Right now, he's pretty much just running up and down the floor.
Tatum still sitting on 4 points on 2 of 9 shooting. Boston lead down to 4. Turner hands off to Halliburton. Tatum in front of him. Push pass. Siakam starts his drive on Horford. Gets to the elbow. His jumper, no good. Rebound swatted by Turner. Back out to Siakam. They swing to the open. Halliburton for 3, but it rims out. And the rebound grabbed by Siakam. He misses the putback. Rebound hits a Pacer, goes out of bounds, but Scott Foster's calling a foul against the Celtics. And Tatum.
They won the challenge here. I think the Celtics won the challenge.
We can't see anything from where we sit, but the green light, I guess, is on, and the Celtics are on the challenge here. Comes with 7:10 to go in the third quarter. Pacers have regained the momentum here in game 2. Boston 70, Indiana 66 on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Angie's List is now Angie, and we've heard a lot of theories about why.
I thought it was an eco move. Fewer words, less paper.
No, it was so you could say it faster.
No, it's to be more iconic.
Must be a tech thing. But those aren't quite right. It's because now you can compare upfront prices, book a service instantly, and even get your project handled from start to finish.
Sounds easy.
It is, and it makes us so much more than just a list. Get started at Angie.com. That's ANGI, or download the app today.
This is the story of the one. As head of maintenance at a concert hall, he knows the show must always go on. That's why he works behind the scenes, ensuring every light is working, the HVAC is humming, and his facility shines. With Grainger's supplies and solutions for every challenge he faces, plus 24/7 customer support, his venue never misses a beat. Call quickgrainger.com or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Exmark mowers are known for their signature cut quality, legendary dependability, and an operator experience unlike any other. Because if something's worth doing, it's worth doing right. Don't miss out on limited time savings going on now at your local dealer.
The Namco Pool Massive Memorial Day sale is here. Do not wait. Get in now to transform your yard into a budget-friendly oasis. Hundreds of items deeply discounted. Pools, equipment, cleaners, and chemicals. All discounted. Jacuzzis up to $2,000 off. Or 0% financing for 36 months. Patio sets up to 50%
on Nesmith, and the Celtics will get it here, leading by 4, 70-66, with 7:10 to go in the third.
Well, if all the people were saying right now, what is Tatum doing? Huge fan. But he has to involve himself. The plays are going through Jaylen Brown. I understand that. But when you set a pick on the offside, make yourself available. Right now, he's just not available.
Siakam was a thorn in the side. He had this very bizarre year. It's almost statistically impossible. He was a plus 25 in 5 games against the Celtics this year. 4 with Toronto, 1 with Indiana. His team lost all 5 games. But the non-Siakam minutes in those games were why the Celtics were able to win all 5. Well, he is torturing them tonight. I didn't think Siakam was great in game 1, but he's 12 of 16 tonight.
Wow. 12 of 16. Man, goodness.
He has outscored Jason Tatum 26-4. That's the 3rd foul on Nesmith, by the way. Nesmith, remember, fouled out of game 1. Turner has still not scored in this game. Celtics have used a variety of guys to guard him, but mostly he's taken himself out of the game by picking up the fouls. Celtics by 4 and the ball. 5 minutes into the second half. Derek White out on the left side, chased by Halliburton. Attacks, floats it back outfield on a hot by Tatum. Goes by Siakam, elevates, 2-hand slam, and there you go.
Bob yourself.
Outlet for Nembhard. Boston by 6. Hand off Siakam. Now in the hands of Turner. Tatum in front of him. Hand off Halliburton. Moving to Nesmith in the corner against Holiday. Lobs the entry. Turner against the smaller Derek White. Turner steps back into a fall away and hits it.
That time took his time. Just lined him up and said, I'm going to go at this smaller guy.
Turner's first points come with 6:35 to go in the third quarter of game 2. Pacers trail by 4. Tatum tries to spin on Nesmith. Can't get near the rim, so he turns back to his left. Throws a bounce pass to a wide open Derek White. 3, though, rims out, and the rebound. Nesmith has it and is able to save it from going out of bounds. Great look for Derek White. No, for good pass from Tatum, but he missed the shot. Nesmith up fakes the 3, moves to the Nembhard. Nembhard right-hand dribble coming strong on Horford, elevates and then throws it out to the corner. Turner, long cross court. Nesmith, right-hand dribble, bowls his way in, scoops it up, no good. He traveled and got away with it, but he missed the shot. Derek White has the rebound, pushes ahead to Jaylen Brown. Brown against Turner. Dribbles right around him, attacks the baseline, draws the double kick out. Derek White for 3. That was beautiful. And what you gotta love about the new Derek White is if he misses 3 shots in a row, he still takes the shot if it's his time to take it. Top of the circle jumper, Nembhard rims out. Tatum snatches the rebound. Boston trying to get some momentum here, up by 7 with the ball. 5:27 to go in the third. Tatum in the logo. Nesmith comes out to challenge. Tatum starts his drive with the left hand in traffic, and he's fouled on the way in on the dish off. So it will not be free throws, but that is 14 fouls against Indiana with 5:20 to go in the third. So the Celtics have to stay aggressive.
Normally Tatum anticipates that foul then and didn't anticipate that foul. Brissett coming back in this game. We talked about him coming back in. We did do that.
Horford comes out, a clear directive to manage the minutes tonight for Horford. He's at 22 midway through the third quarter. Remember, he played 40 in game 1. Jaylen Brown on the inbound to Tatum. 12 on the shot clock. Celtics by 7 midway through the third. Tatum blitzed by Halliburton, left-hand dribble. Takes him to 12 feet, pulls up for the jumper. Got it.
There you go.
There it comes. Just a matter of time. Celtics by 9. Tatum's hit 2 in a row after starting 2 of 9. DJ McConnell deep on the left side. Now the smaller lineup with O'Shea Brissett out there. Key to the 20-0 run early in the game for the Celtics. Halliburton drives. Tough pass to the corner. Deflected out of bounds by Brissett. Pacers will keep it with 8 to shoot.
Good hands by Brissett then to knock that off. Knock that ball away.
And you'd think those plays don't mean anything, but that could have been an open 3.
Well, it was. Jim McConnell was all by himself in the corner.
Sean Wright, the official, hands it to Halliburton. Under out of bounds, lobbed all the way out to Turner. Turner takes the three over Pritchard. Got it. So Turner was not a part of this party at all. Now has got the last 5 Indiana points. 77-71. Boston by 6. 4:40 to go in the third. Tatum against Obi Toppin straight away. And got a little swagger now. Stop and start. Drives. Kick to the corner. Jaylen fields it. 3 in the air. Got it. Now the threes are starting to fall. Boston by 9. 80-71. 4:24 to go in the third. TJ McConnell straight away. Hand off Halliburton. Halliburton steps to his right, forces a three. Front iron, no good. Rebound. Pritchard kept it alive, but it comes to Shepard, who throws out the top end, and his three is also no good. Another long rebound. McConnell's got it. Shovels out to the corner. Long shots giving long rebounds. Halliburton enters to Miles Turner against Jason Tatum. Turner falling away at the free throw line. That's going to come up short. Scramble for the rebound. Pacers going to get another one. Shepard kick out Turner. Return to the wide open Shepard. His three, though, rims out, and finally the Celtics secure the rebound. 4 chances for Indiana, and they could not score. Now Jaylen driving in, takes Halliburton with him to the rim, finds the cutter for the two-hand slam. Timeout, Rick Carlisle.
That was a huge miss by the Pacers over and over again, and the Celtics run back on their side, score the basketball. Man, that was a huge sequence, and the Pacers could not score then.
And a 10-3 Boston run has pushed the lead up to 11. 3:44 to go. Third quarter of game 2. Boston 82, Indiana 71 on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Exmark mowers are known for their signature cut quality, legendary dependability, and an operator experience unlike any other. Because if something's worth doing, it's worth doing right. Don't miss out on limited time savings going on now at your local dealer.
It's Pride Hyundai of Seekonk's Memorial Day sales event all month long. Lease a new 2024 Elantra SE for $199 a month, or lease a new 2024 Tucson SEL for $269 per month. Plus 0% APR financing is available, and get America's best warranty with 10-year 100,000 miles and owner assurance. The Memorial Day sales event all month long.
Shop now at HyundaiofSeekonk.com. Pride Hyundai of Seekonk, where we take pride in giving our customers the best deals always.
Are you covered by Medicaid? Take steps to make sure you and your family stay covered. It's easy. All you need to do is keep your contact information up to date so the state can reach you when it's your turn to renew. Be sure to watch for mail from the state of Rhode Island, then take action right away. If you have health insurance through Medicaid, it's easy to make sure you stay covered. To learn more or get help with your Medicaid renewal, visit staycovered.ri.gov. That's staycovered.ri.gov.
There's your Star Market Deals and Delivery app. You'll earn points on every purchase. And now there are even more ways to easily redeem your points for rewards. Members enjoy personalized deals and can save up to 20% weekly. Earn gas discounts of up to $1 a gallon at participating stations. And you can easily opt in to redeem points for automatic cash off at checkout. Just set it and forget it. All with the new and improved Shaw's or Star Market Deals and Delivery app. Become a member for free when you download today.
The Celtics are going for banner 18. You know who else has banners? Vistaprint. Yeah, the guys with the patch on the Celtics jersey. They got banners, postcards, flyers, stickers, posters, water bottles, yard signs, loyalty cards, and everything else small businesses need to market themselves. And for this round of the playoffs, everyone gets 25% off at Vistaprint.com with code GOCELTICS. That's 25% off with code GOCELTICS. Conditions apply. If Boston needs it, Vistaprint prints it. All right, let's get that banner.
The home of the Revs, the Sports Hub.
82-71. Boston by 11. 3:44 to go in the third. Joe Mazzulla's had the small ball lineup in his pocket. And while he was probably going to unleash it tonight anyway, Luke Cornett kind of coming up lame after his first stint sort of necessitated it. And now it's been the best Boston lineup tonight. O'Shea Brissett has played 4.5 minutes. The Celtics have outscored Indiana by 15 points in those 4.5 minutes. They lead by 11 here with 3:44 to go in the third.
Activity. That's what I say. Very active. With the hands, getting up, chopping, making it tough. Man, but that sequence where the Pacers had 4 rebounds and couldn't get a score.
That could be a big sequence. Celtics now on a 10-3 run to push that lead to 11. TJ McConnell Switches to the left hand. Tatum takes the paint away, so McConnell shovels it into the hands of the hot hand, Pascal Siakam. Hands fighting here with Brissett and Turner away from the ball. Siakam hands off to McConnell. Tough pass, and Jaylen Brown runs through the lane, knocks it away, goes the distance, lays it up and in, scoring a foul. A devastating sequence for the Pacers.
Bad play then by Siakam. You don't add the insult here. You weren't catching the guy, and you just hit him on the back. Easy first-grade layup. No, son. Let him go.
We talk about playing with force. The pass that came to McConnell didn't have a lot on it. McConnell had to go back to his left to kind of grab it, and that allowed Jaylen Brown to run right through that passing lane and just bully the ball away and run off to the races.
Are you hearing this chant MVP for Brown?
He has been tonight. He and Drew Holiday have been the best Celtics. Jaylen, though, misses the free throw. Boston lead is 13. Jaylen's got 33 of the Celtics' 84 points. Pull up. McConnell rims in.
Whenever they need a basket or something happens, he gets involved in the game.
84-73. Boston by 11. 3 minutes to go in the third. Derek White finds a wide open Peyton Pritchard in the corner for three. How did that happen?
Somebody just forgot their man. They just lost out there.
Celtics lead now 14. 87-73. Pritchard has shot it well in the first two games. Now it's getting loud in here. McConnell switches to the right hand, shovels back to Turner. They need this three for momentum, and they get it. Miles Turner has come alive here with 8 points in the last 6 minutes after he had to score in the first 2.5 quarters. 87-76, Boston by 11. 2:28 to go in the third. Pritchard starts his drive. He gets in pretty deep. Pump fake, scores off the window, and Obi Toppin just got taken to school by Peyton Pritchard.
Just hit him in the back.
McConnell drives. Brissett takes the paint away. McConnell throws it back out on the wing. Siakam puts it back in the hands of McConnell. Right-hand dribble drive coming baseline. McConnell all the way out to the wing. Flips it to Shepherd. Now Turner straight away. Zips the entry. Caught by Toppin. Fouled by Derek White. Derek White thought he had the shot block. Remember, he got called for fouling Halliburton on that three in game one. Celtics haven't. There was confusion about something in the first half where a lot of people reported, including the official play-by-play of the game, that the Celtics had challenged the call. They did not. They just called the timeout. So they challenged the foul on Tatum. They won that. So the Celtics still should have a challenge. First free throw for Toppin is no good.
Toppin's been good here. Not in this particular game, but it's been good for them in Indiana.
Yeah.
He's athletic. He runs the floor. He does what they need him to do.
Second free throw for Toppin. That one is good. We're at 89-77. Boston by 12. Tatum struggling to get the inbound in. Does so to Jaylen Brown as Eddie Palladino says 2 minutes left. Jaylen stop and start. Siakam reaches for the ball. Jaylen keeps it alive and pushes it back to Holiday. Holiday against Shepherd. Tatum wanders over, sets a screen. Now Holiday's decision to go bounce pass to Tatum. Straight away, 8 on the shot clock. Tatum against Shepherd. Tatum, left-hand dribble drive, spins, falls away at the elbow. Got it. Just a matter of time. Tatum's hit 3 in a row. 91-77, Boston by 14. Siakam bounce pass, McConnell coming baseline. Tatum takes the rim away. McConnell backs it out, right-hand dribble to the far side. Again, he's got nowhere to go. Floats it all the way back out to Shepherd. 6 on the shot clock. Siakam against Jaylen Brown. Siakam runs into Jaylen. They're calling the foul. 4th foul. They get the 3rd foul on Jaylen Brown. 4th foul on the Celtics. Jaylen thought he had won the little race to the spot, anticipating Siakam's move, but Scott Foster blew it down.
Jaylen, you might want to get Jaylen out of this game right now. I would want to get him, and I might want to make a switch. If I'm Siakam, I'm going right at Jaylen Brown. No.
Fans voicing their displeasure with the whistle. McConnell steps back to the elbow. Tough shot, no good. Good defense by Brissett, but they call another foul against the Celtics, who are now over the limit.
Did they hit him on the arm?
Our first look at the replay. I think they called the foul. Holiday fouled Toppin. That's what they called. Loose ball foul. So Toppin just missed 1 of 2 earlier. Goes back to the line now with Indiana down 14 and 1:18 to go in the third quarter. This is exactly where we were, by the way, in game 1 as Toppin gets the first free throw.
Then you said no margins? He's at that margin. So a critical 118 for the Boston Celtics here. A critical 118 right now for the Pacers.
This is where game one got away from the Celtics when they had the big lead late in the third, and the Pacers went on their big run. Toppin bounces the second free throw. It won't go, and Tatum snatches the rebound. By the way, Tatum's had a good third quarter rebounding as well. He's up to 6. 91-78. Boston by 13. 109 to go in the third. Tatum against Shepherd. Moves to the right side of the floor, dribbling between his legs. He's feeling it now. Tatum, free throw line. Bump Shepherd, step back, free throw line. Jumper is good.
Big boy, step up at big time.
You can read his body language. McConnell lobs it on the inside. Knocked away from Turner by O'Shea Brissett. And here comes Pritchard scrambling into the front court. Slowed down by Siakam. Shovel back to Holiday. Celtics have the momentum and a 15-point lead. Final minute, third quarter. Tatum suddenly the hot hand. Pull up three. No good. Back iron. Long rebound. McConnell pulls it away from Brissett. Long lead. Toppin catches in stride and slams it home. Big swing.
I didn't like that shot.
So instead of the Celtics being up by 18, it's now 13. Jaylen Brown pull up three in the 2 for 1, rims out, and the rebound for Toppin. That was a shot clock force in the 2 for 1. Indiana down 13, 24 in the game clock, 16 on the shot clock as we count it down to the third.
It's TJ time now.
McConnell against Pritchard, moving to his right. Brissett picks him up, bounce pass into the corner. Toppin squares. Tatum takes his look away. Toppin puts it to the floor, steps back to 19 feet. That's a bad shot. Air ball. Jaylen Brown's got the rebound. Celtics have 6 seconds. Jaylen across half court, switches to the left hand, pull up, elbow, jumper, bounces, out. And that's how the third quarter will come to an end. But the Celtics not only physically exert themselves, not only get the energy from Brissett, they may have gotten Jason Tatum back in that quarter. They trailed by 2 at the end of 1. They led by 6 at halftime. They're up by 13 as we make the turn for home. End of 3 in game 2. Boston 93, Indiana 80 on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Exmark mowers are known for their signature cut quality, legendary dependability, and an operator experience unlike any other. Because if something's worth doing, it's worth doing right. Don't miss out on limited time savings going on now at your local dealer.
It's hard not to add a side of hot, crispy hash browns to your favorite McDonald's breakfast. It's even harder not to eat said hash browns before you get home. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
It's Pride Hyundai of Seekonk's Memorial Day sales event all month long. Lease a new 2024 Elantra SE for $199 a month, or lease a new 2024 Tucson SEL for $269 per month. Plus, 0% APR financing is available. And get America's best warranty with 10-year, 100,000 miles and owner assurance. The Memorial Day sales event all month long.
Shop now at HyundaiofSeekonk.com. Pride Hyundai of Seekonk, where we take pride in giving our customers the best deals always.
Pain doesn't care who you are or why you hurt, but pain can be mastered if you know the way. Fight back with Tiger Balm's legendary herbal power. Trusted for over 100 years, our proven blend of camphor, menthol, and essential oils tames pain with the strength and speed of the tiger, so that you can rise above pain and get back to living. This is the way of the tiger. Learn more at tigerbalm.com.
The Namco Pool Massive Memorial Day sale is here. Do not wait. Get in now to transform your yard into a budget-friendly oasis. Hundreds of items deeply discounted. Pools, equipment, cleaners, and chemicals, all discounted. Jacuzzis up to $2,000 off, or 0% financing for 36 months. Patio sets up to 50% off. Get into Namco Pool before it's too late. The Namco Pool Massive Memorial Day sale is here. Namco Pool, the most trusted pool company in your community. NamcoPool.com.
The only place to hear the game, the Sports Hub.
You can score 5 cents off per gallon with GoPay. Download the GoPay app today for the fast and convenient way to pay at the pump. Go proud to be the official fuel partner of the Boston Celtics, who will take a 13-point lead into the fourth quarter of Game 2 as soon as we take 10 seconds for station identification on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
This is Boston's most listened to sports station. Boston's home for sports. 98.5 Sports Hub. Beasley Media Group Station.
Grandy, Max, 19,000 at TD Garden, including Ed Sheeran, who's courtside. Close friends with the Kraft family. I got to see that young man in a smaller concert setting last year. That is one uber talented dude.
One thing about guys who put on shows, he's actually here. They have a little jazz fest that he's involved in over the weekend. I can't believe the day is Friday. I mean, going to be Friday. I just lose days during the playoffs.
It happens. You could lose months during the playoffs. You wake up and it's June. McConnell for Doug McDermott getting his first entry into the series. McConnell switches to the left hand. Tatum takes the paint away. Kick back out Isaiah Jackson, chased by Holiday. Moves to Siakam. Different lineup combinations here. More shooters on the floor for Indiana. Siakam steps away from Horford. Tough fall away at the baseline is good. That's a big shot by Siakam with the shot clock hitting 0. 93-82. Siakam's been amazing here. 28 points on 13 of 17 shooting. Boston by 11. Their first possession of the fourth quarter.
The Pacers drag them back in deep water again.
Drew Holiday puts in the hands of Tatum against Siakam. Hauser sets the high screen. Tatum going after McDermott, the new guy here. 5 on the shot clock. Tatum. Double team help, so the kick out. Hauser steps back behind the line. Tough 3, no good. Back iron. Offensive rebound. Al Horford. Hand to Pritchard, who runs to the corner, puts it back in his pocket. Backs it out on the wing. Starts his drive on McConnell. Gets in deep. Moves it back to Hauser, and his 3. No good again. Rebound. Pritchard deflects it to Tatum. Tatum, stop and start. Blows by McDermott. Muscles it up and in. Scoring a foul.
Wow.
And Jason Tatum flexes with the right bicep.
That looked great pump fake there. Guys, man up in the air, but give everybody else credit for keeping that basketball alive. Sam Hauser gets 2 more good looks and misses both of those.
And yet, as is always the case, the Celtics are a plus when Sam Hauser's on the floor. But yeah, he's going to have to snap out of this at some point. 1 of 7 in the series, has not made a 3. 3-point play for Tatum, and the Boston lead is 14, 96-82. Pacers gotten a bunch of offensive rebounds themselves, but the Celtics have cashed them in. McConnell turns, pulls up at 12, comes up short on a jumper. Horford taps the rebound to Drew Holiday. Boston by 14 on the ball. Holiday angles to the middle of the floor, drop for the trailer. Tatum open 3, rims out, rebound, deflected into the corner, and McConnell will save it. Tatum just can't buy one. He cannot buy one. 0 for 5 from 3, 2 for 13 in the series. McConnell attacks the paint, blocked at the rim by Sam Hauser. Holiday for Hauser. He draws a double team, and that leaves Holiday wide open for 3.
Wow.
How many threes has Hauser made?
None.
How many has Holiday made?
A bunch.
And who are you doubling? 99-82. Siakam, kick out. McConnell doesn't look at the rim. Hands to Shepard. Hauser dogging him. So the push pass back to McConnell. Right hand dribble to the free throw line. Cross-court pass hits Jackson. Horford pounces on the loose ball. And now the Pacers are starting to fade. Boston by 17 with 9:42 to go. Tatum lines up McConnell. Puts it in the right hand. Throws the left shoulder into McConnell. Step back. Elbow jumper short. And the rebound for Jackson.
Go forward. Go forward. Got a little guy on you.
Siakam. Hounded by Holiday, and they're calling a foul.
Holiday.
Which there are times I simply don't understand what's a foul anymore.
Holiday living on that shoulder. I love that.
99-82. Boston by 17. 9:25 to go in game 2.
But what he's saying right now is that Siakam is creating most of the contact there.
Think about how the game has changed, Max. To even 15 years ago when the Celtics had it. If you were up by 17 with 9:25 to go, that was like a 98% win. Now you're playing a team that could score 17 points in 3 minutes.
It was working. I'm wondering why Halliburton isn't back in this game.
Horford comes out. Isaiah Jackson. And to Nembhard. Nembhard fumbles it out of the basket, has it back. Tatum still playing good defense on him. Shepard drive, scores. Celtics got crossed up. Shepard free run to the basket for the easy layup. 99-84. Boston by 15, 9:06 to go. Pritchard deep on the left side, going slow. Nembhard guarding him. Holiday sets the screen. Pritchard looking right side of the floor. Tatum wants to go the other way to Holiday, and he does. 8 on the shot clock. Holiday finds Tatum straight away against Shepard. 4 on the shot clock. Tatum's going to have to make the move. Left-hand dribble drive. Knocks Shepard away. Shepard reaches in. Knocks the ball loose. And Tatum can't get the shot away before the shot clock buzzes. Tatum's got to stop worrying about the officials. He's got to stop.
If the ball comes up, normally they call the other foul.
For all of the unwarranted criticism that has rained down on Tatum, tonight some of it finally is going to be deserved.
Whoa.
Now Jackson knocks Tatum down, drives to the basket and scores, but you can forget about that because he just wrestled Tatum to the ground to get there.
Wow.
He just pulled Tatum to the ground out of the three-point line.
That was crazy. It even looked ugly.
That's the first foul on Jackson, but you should get 3 for that. Rick Carlisle will grab timeout. I don't know if that's that we can't see. It is a challenge. Green light is on, so Rick Carlisle's challenge. 8:40 to go in game 2. Boston 99, Indiana 84 on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Exmark mowers are known for their signature cut quality, legendary dependability, and an operator experience unlike any other. Because if something's worth doing, it's worth doing right. Don't miss out on limited time savings going on now at your local dealer.
Você está coberto pelo Medicaid? Tome medidas para se certificar de que você e a sua família estão cobertos. É fácil. Basta manter as suas informações de contato atualizadas para que o Estado possa contactar quando for a sua vez de renovar. Esteja atento ao correio do Estado de Rhode Island. Em seguida, haja de imediato. Para saber mais ou obter ajuda com a renovação do seu Medicaid, visite staycovered.ri.gov. É o staycovered.ri.gov.
It's Pride Hyundai of Seekonk's Memorial Day sales event all month long. Lease a new 2024 Elantra SE for $199 a month, or lease a new 2024 Tucson SEL for $269 per month. Plus, 0% APR financing is available, and get America's best warranty with 10-year, 100,000 miles and owner assurance. The Memorial Day sales event all month long.
Shop now at HyundaiofSeekonk.com. Pride Hyundai of Seekonk, where we take pride in giving our customers the best deals always.
The Namco Pool Massive Memorial Day sale is here. Do not wait. Get in now to transform your yard into a budget-friendly oasis. Hundreds of items deeply discounted. Pools, equipment, cleaners, and chemicals, all discounted. Jacuzzis up to $2,000 off, or 0% financing for 36 months. Patio sets up to 50% off. Get into Namco Pool before it's too late. The Namco Pool Massive Memorial Day sale is here. Namco Pool, the most trusted pool company in your community. NamcoPool.com.
Felger and Maz, afternoons 2 to 6 on the Sports Hub.
All right, based on the crowd reaction, we couldn't hear all of it, but it seems like the Pacers have won the challenge. Does that mean there's no foul? Well, call was overturned. Successful challenge.
Well, what happened, if you want to get one point on that, Tatum hit him in the head.
All right, so we got a lot to unpack here. So no foul on Jackson. They're calling
foul on Tatum.
Foul is on Tatum. So a third foul on Tatum. Second team foul on the Celtics. You lead by 15 with 8:41 to go. The other mystery here is where is Halliburton? Because they've given no information on any potential injury.
Yeah. Well, he's sitting down there on the bench. I can clearly see him from here. But that Jackson, I think Jackson just, Tatum hit him in the head.
They're reporting on ESPN that Tyler Halliburton will not return. Again, they like to keep us out of the loop, so we apologize, trying to gather the information as best we can. But Halliburton, obviously, you knew once you saw Doug McDermott and not Halliburton, you got the sense he wouldn't return, but they did not tell us officially. So now Indiana down 15 with 8:38 to go. McDermott is in that spot. Nembhard guarded by Tatum. Kick out McDermott. Return to Nembhard straight away. Nembhard, right-hand dribble drive. Tatum right on him. Step back jumper is good. Tough shot. Nembhard's been good tonight.
Yeah.
14 points, 4 assists. Pacers trying to stay in it. Down by 13 with 8:16 to go. Jaylen Brown against Shepard. Hauser sets the screen. Ball floated back to Hauser, puts it to the floor once, throws back to Derek White. Pretty good look at a three. Swish.
Deep one. And those things hurt, man. Like somebody stepping on your toe.
Celtics now 12 of 32 from distance. Shepard attacking Hauser. Hauser takes the paint away, though. Shepard looking to get rid of it.
3 seconds.
Shovels it all the way back to Nembhard. They're saying he wasn't in the paint. It was awful close. Nembhard, long cross-court deflected, punched away into the hands of McDermott. He throws to the corner. Shepard for three. Nope. Long rebound. Derek White snatches it away from Shepard and gets fouled on a reach-in. And the Celtics moving closer now, up by 16 with 7:40 to go.
Yeah, this thing with Halliburton, that'll hurt, boy, if you can't get him back. He's your glue.
The Pacers finally released a tweet as Jaylen drives, scoops to the right hand and scores, beating Nembhard to the rim. Celtics have their largest lead, up by 18. It is now official from the Pacers that Halliburton will not return. Jaylen Brown coming behind Isaiah Jackson, trying to block his shot. They call the foul, so that's the fourth foul on Jaylen. Free throws for Isaiah Jackson, but Indiana's down 18 now with 7:26 to go.
Yeah, these are the things. This is what you want if you're the Celtics. Came back and kind of did what you wanted to do. You attacked the rim. You're very good. And you got Tatum involved in this game.
Tatum 5 of 9 in the second half after going 2 of 9 in the first half. He has 11 in the second, 15 for the game. Jaylen Brown has been the story. 35 points. Oh, see all the talk shows tomorrow, right? Is Jaylen Brown really the Celtics' only star? Isaiah Jackson misses the first free throw. They are running out of chances here. He gets the second. 104-87. We talk about how many points the Pacers can score so quick, but that implies that Halliburton is in the game. Remember what happened when the Pacers played here early in the year without him and lost by 50. Jaylen Brown at the left elbow. Spins on Nembhard, gets to the free throw line. Jumper no good. Long rebound. Nembhard collects it. Indiana down 17. 7:06 to go. Nembhard in the hands of McDermott. Quick three. Circles the rim, and the rim just spits it out into the hands of Shepard. Throws out to Nembhard. Nembhard, one long stride in the paint, flips it up and in.
Nembhard's getting where he wants to go.
Second chance points, 15-9 in favor of Boston in this game. Feels like the Celtics have a lot more than that. Boston by 15, and Jaylen Brown gets knocked down and fouled. Long way away from the rim. Nembhard, his third. Now 3 team fouls on both sides with 6:45 to go in game 2.
Getting closer.
Game 3, Saturday night at the Fieldhouse.
Some jawing now.
Conversation going on. Jaylen's in there. Derek White. Security coming on the floor. Nothing major. Just a lot of talking. Jackson's in the middle of it. He's the one barking the loudest.
It's Jackson and Hauser.
Yep.
Hauser said he elbowed him in this game.
Drew Holiday stepping in, talking. Isaiah Jackson being pushed away by the officials. Now Drew Holiday wants to continue the conversation. Isaiah Jackson is really upset.
Sam Hauser?
Double technicals.
Is that where you're going with that? Sam Hauser? Is that dude?
Well,
if
somebody was going to get a hot temper technical tonight, you just figured it would be Sam Hauser, right?
Yeah, okay.
All this comes with Boston up by 15 and 6:45 to go in game 2. Now we'll get a Jalen Smith entry. So very bizarre. About a half hour, Halliburton was out of the game before the Pacers decided to tell everybody that he will not return. Left leg soreness is what they're calling it. Drew Holiday, bounce pass for Tatum. Tatum against Jalen Smith, standing on the three-point line. Switches to the right hand. Tatum coming strong down the middle. Floats up a wild shot, getting hit. He's fouled, and Tatum will go to the free throw line for just the second time tonight.
Indiana fouls on number 25, Jalen Smith. That's his first 4-team foul.
Tough position to be in. You've been on the bench all day. The first person who gets the ball is Tatum, and you're going, I'm ice cold here, dude.
And, 6:31 to go, really? And listen, Rick Carlisle is going to do what he's going to do, but he doesn't have Siakam or Turner or Nesmith in the game here.
I think that this is maybe a surrender. Remember
it's too early to surrender a playoff game, is my point.
Well, I think we've seen Rick do this before. especially in New York where they were down. And he said, okay, never mind. We'll get back and we'll get ready for the next one. But I think if you look at the personnel on the floor, you say, yeah.
Tatum gets the free throws. He's up to 17. 106-89. 3 by Toppin is good. This is why they just have too many shooters to be done. 106-92. They can score so quick. Celtics by 14. 6:15 to go. That clock moving slow when you have the lead. It's like sitting in school in the last period of the day, and that clock just does not move. Tatum deep on the right side against McDermott. Push pass into the corner. Derek White stumbles as he steps to his left. That takes the shot away. He drives, flips it with the right hand and scores, getting in deep on the baseline. Derek White's had a nice recovery. He started 1 for 7. Now he has 6 of his last 7. So Derek White and Tatum have both turned around in the second half. Celtics by 16. Toppin enters to Jalen Smith. Stepping back, Derek White slaps the ball away. Picked off the floor by Sam Hauser. Hauser into the front court, and the Celtics can smell the kill now.
Wow.
But away from the ball, Nembhard tied up with Jaylen Brown is getting chippy out there. That is a terrible foul by Nembhard as Indiana's over the limit, and Jaylen will shoot free throws. Celtics will get free throws the rest of the night with 5:36 to go, already leading by 16.
You feel like you can almost exhale now as you're a Celtic fan. Thinking like, okay, they had to play better. Tatum didn't have anything going as Brown makes the first of 2. But Brown essentially carried his team for the first half, and then Tatum got involved in that third quarter. And that was really a good thing for the Celtics going down the line.
Jaylen gets the free throws, 110-92. McDermott shovels back to Toppin. He steps into 16 feet. His jumper is good. Always been a confident shooter. New York kid who got drafted by the Knicks. He was so excited, tears coming down his face when he was drafted. It just did not work out there. So many Knicks draft picks didn't, but man, did they ever figure it out down there. Jaylen Brown throws back to Hauser. Up fakes. Celtics going to play the clock a little bit here. Up by 16. Jaylen steps to his right now. Takes a 3. No good. Offensive rebound. Drew Holiday kick out. Open. Tatum 3. Good night.
Got his shot. Got his look.
Tatum finally knocks down a 3, and it gives the Celtics a 19-point lead. Shepard goes the length of the floor, scores with the left hand and the foul. But the Pacers just trading buckets at this point, down by 17 with 4:51 to go.
So I mean, he's just coming to the game now. You don't think this is surrender? I think this is surrender.
Harris Walker will make his first appearance. I'm just surprised at how early. To me, 4:51 to go, down 17 isn't the same as down 15 with 8 minutes to go.
I get it, but I think what happens, coaches know the pulse of their teams.
True. So now Shepard tries to finish the 3-point play, and the rookie does. So we're at 113-97. Boston lead is 16. That clock still going super slow. 4:45 to go. Celtics, Pacers, and the auto racing world will head to Indianapolis for the weekend. Jaylen Brown switches to the left hand, drives on McDermott, and McDermott blocks his shot. And it's going to go out of bounds. Last touch definitely by Derek White. That's Indiana ball. Derek White's arguing went off the Pacers first, which you could make that case before it got knocked back in. I'm not sure. The Celtics might be challenging, and what they're challenging is not that the ball went out off Derek White, but when it was thrown back in off Derek White, that the Pacers were out of bounds. So Joe Mazzulla, use it or lose it, is going to take it here with 4:33 to go. Boston 113, Indiana 97 on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
The Angie's List you know and trust is now Angie, and we're so much more than just a list. We still connect you with top local pros and show you ratings and reviews, but now we also let you compare upfront prices on hundreds of projects and book a service instantly. We can even handle the rest of your project from start to finish. So remember, Angie's List is now Angie, and we're here to get your job done right. Get started at Angie.com. That's ANGI, or download the app today.
Exmark mowers are known for their signature cut quality, legendary dependability, and an operator experience unlike any other. Because if something's worth doing, it's worth doing right. Don't miss out on limited time savings going on now at your local dealer.
Você está coberto pelo Medicaid? Tome medidas para se certificar de que você e a sua família estão cobertos. É fácil. Basta manter as suas informações de contato atualizadas para que o Estado possa contactar quando for a sua vez de renovar. Esteja atento ao correio do Estado de Rhode Island. Em seguida, haja de imediato. Para saber mais ou obter ajuda com a renovação do seu Medicaid, visite staycovered.ri.gov. É o staycovered.ri.gov.
It's Pride Hyundai of Seekonk's Memorial Day sales event all month long. Lease a new 2024 Elantra SE for $199 a month, or lease a new 2024 Tucson SEL for $269 per month. Plus, 0% APR financing is available. And get America's best warranty with 10-year, 100,000 miles and owner assurance. The Memorial Day sales event all month long.
Shop now at HyundaiofSeekonk.com. Pride Hyundai of Seekonk, where we take pride in giving our customers the best deals always.
With the Bees, the Sports Hub.
Celtics win the challenge. They will get the ball here up by 16, 113-97 with 4:33 to go. We check out the out-of-town scores brought to you by Nissan. You deserve a car that thrills you with Nissan. Got an exciting full line that'll put goosebumps on your goosebumps. Experience the thrill for yourself. Shop your local Nissan store, nissanusa.com. Today, we're having a great year when there are no out-of-town scores, which of course there aren't. Game 2 of the Eastern Conference Finals tomorrow night. The must-win for the Timberwolves at Target Center in Game 2 of the Western Conference Finals after the Dallas Mavericks again on the road get a win. They finally get a Game 1 win for Jason Kidd as Kyrie got the better of Anthony Edwards. And the Mavericks have just really come together in that second half of the year. P.J. Washington coming from Charlotte, and the Grant Williams trade has been so good. Kyrie has become the guy everyone hoped he would be in support of Luka. And the amazing thing is, Dallas is up 1-0 in the conference finals, and Luka hasn't been great in the playoffs.
Yeah.
He was really good last night, but he hasn't been great overall.
Good last night. Late in the basketball game, they feel like they can control the initial point of attack. But I love the Celtics' opportunities right now. Best thing you have to do is just finish this game. And what you want to do is finish it strong and not give these guys an opportunity to even think about it.
Ball in the hands of Tatum against Walker. 4:24 to go. Tatum steps to his right. Decent look. Straightaway three. Going to bounce wide left. Scramble for the rebound. Hauser steals it. Moves it to Jaylen Brown, but Jaylen is stripped of the ball in the paint. Hauser watched that ball pinballing around among Pacers and actually grabbed it, but Jaylen couldn't hang on. Indiana ball, we're down to 4:05 to go with the Pacers down 16. And Rick Carlisle just playing the second unit here. Jalen Smith will take a three. Short. Rebound. Punched in the air. Isaiah Jackson's got it. Kick out. McDermott swings left side to Shepard. Tatum slides his feet. Tatum goes back to his left. Attacks and lays it in with the right hand. Nice stint here for Shepard. He scored the last 5 points in the game. And the Boston lead cut from 19 to 14. The clock rolling 3:39 to go. And here's where the Celtics get into the dilemma. You want to play the time and score and go slow, but the offense becomes inefficient when you go slow. Sam Hauser for Derek White. Left-hand dribble, pulls up on McDermott. Tough 12-footer is good. That was a really tough one, flat-footed.
Whitehead, he was really just pinned down to get that shot off.
Derek White up to 23. He's hit 7 of his last 8. Walker feeling contact, runs it up and in, and gets the foul on Pritchard.
It's an odd kind of body guy.
Thick.
Thick wouldn't be the word.
Well, you feel free to choose a better one.
Big boned it. That's what we say in the neighborhood. There was big boned it.
Rookie from Houston, listed at 6'8", 235.
And Hauser comes out of this game. Hauser still hasn't scored, has he?
Hauser had a layup early in the game,
yeah,
but he's missed all 4 of his threes tonight. He's taken 7 shots in the series. He made the layup, but he's missed all 6 of his threes. And yet, he's definitely a plus in the game. I believe Sam's a +5 in this game.
Finish it off. Finish it off.
It was Jaylen Brown's night. Drew Holiday has probably been the best Celtic if you combine the 2 games, but Jaylen from the start tonight, lighting it up, 37 points. Wow. Funny what happens when you leave a guy off the All-NBA team. Boston lead down to 13, 115-102, 3:04 to go. Derek White drops back to Tatum. Tillman is in the game for the first time for the Celtics here. Tatum Dribbling behind his back, bumps into Jalen Smith, attacks the left side, runs it high off the glass, scoring the foul. And just as Rick Carlisle recognized which players he wanted to get some run here, I think these are important minutes for Tatum to play himself back into rhythm.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, you're talking about getting some shots, getting some things to go in. Many times it said, Sam Cassell always said this one thing. He said, what I want to do, told Tatum, what you want to do is you want to see the ball go in the basket. Now to go in the basket. And here's, I think, better. Tatum going on the road might be a blessing for him.
23, 6, and 5 for Tatum. He ends up at 9 of 20 after the 2 for 9 start. Cutting McDermott, floats it up and in with the right hand. 118-104. Boston by 14 with 2:41 to go in game 2. And Xavier Tillman is on the floor for the Celtics. Condolences again to him. Lost his dad over the weekend. That's where he was when he missed game 1. Derek White turns the corner with that right hand dribble, throws back out to Tatum. Tatum puts the 3 back in his pocket. Going to drive on McDermott. Back to his left, into traffic, lost the basketball. They double teamed and the ball got knocked away. Walker, lead pass is thrown away and picked off by Brissett. Like Kendall Brown, it's just in the game that threw that away. Oh, final 2:05. It doesn't look like there's going to be any suspense tonight after a drama for the ages here in game 1. Jaylen Brown moving to his left. McDermott slows him down. Shot clock down to 3. How fitting would this be for Jaylen to finish his perfect night with a 3? Woo-hoo!
Man, I put the ketchup on the French fries.
And Jaylen drops 40 in game 2. 121-104. Bounce pass on the inside. Jackson lays it in with the right hand. And the Pacers just trading baskets here with the horse long out of the barn. Jaylen Brown across half court. He and Jason Tatum deserve some ovations here. And Celtics are going to call a timeout to get those for them. Big second half. 19 in the second half for Jason Tatum, but the night belongs to Jaylen Brown. Left off the All-NBA team, and he could care less right now because with the world watching, he just dropped 40 in Game 2 of the Eastern Conference Finals, and the Celtics are going to take a 2-0 lead to Indianapolis on Saturday night.
Well, they were effective, and scary for a little bit as they drug them back in, but more concerning now for the Pacers, what's going on with Halliburton. Halliburton didn't come back in this game. Siakam was really good. He was the best player for the Pacers, and then all of a sudden, Halliburton went out. And I think Rick Carlisle just kind of threw the flag up saying, okay, I'm good.
4 consecutive series, and 5 of the last 6. The Celtics have failed to win the first 2 games at home. They'll finally get that done. And now all the pressure falls on the home team, and all the Pacers have to do is do what nobody else has done, and that's hold home court against the Celtics, who've won 6 consecutive road playoff games.
Good things happen. If you're the Seas right now, all you want to make sure is that you're playing this and playing it the right way these last couple of minutes.
Al Horford drops to 25 minutes in game 2. He had 10 rebounds, only had to take 6 shots.
Well, you said the Porzingis factor still coming in. When will he play? I think that's a big question.
It's so fitting. Nobody talks about him no matter what. Drew Holiday just continues to be that dude.
Yeah.
His entire career, he has been so good in the first 2 games of the series. Pritchard up fakes in the paint. He flips a shot up and in, but that was after a reach-in foul was called. Now, Pritchard will get free throws here because Indiana's over the limit with 1:15 to go. And this is why Tuesday night was so devastating for the Pacers, who essentially now have to beat the Celtics 5 times instead of 4, and now they're going to have to beat them 4 out of 5.
Well, it's going to be tough.
However, as the first free throw is good from Pritchard, you're not facing a good team that is down their top 4 or 5 guys, or 4 of the top 5, but Indiana did lose the first 2 games in New York.
Yeah, but you're also facing the team that's completely different.
As opposed to a team that was left with about 7 bodies with 13 working limbs by the time it was over. Pritchard gets the free throws. Just a matter of the final margin now. got to feel you got a really good fight for the Pacers here, and yet this game is still not going to end up close. Walker misses a three as we go into the final minute of game number 2. Pacers led this game for most of the first quarter. Celtics went on a crazy run. Pacers did answer, but could never climb the mountain. Mihajlovic in the game, knocks down a three, gets a friendly bounce. And he's on the scoreboard. Celtics have pushed the lead back to 20. 11 is as close as the Pacers could get in the final quarter and a half. And the Celtics are going to do what they have not done very often over the last few years, and that is hold home court through the first 2. Jalen Smith grabs an offensive rebound. He gets fouled. He'll go to the line here with Indiana down 20 in the final 30 seconds.
Well, that is it. You said holding something holding their home court. This is something we just haven't seen.
Tatum shot better tonight in game 2 than he did in game 1.
Wow.
Not by much, but percentage-wise, he did. It's just funny, the perception, what it becomes. At Tatum, he stayed true defensively. The plus-minus number is not nearly as dominant as they were in game 1. But as a put-back 3 by Jalen Smith, steps back behind the line after a missed free throw. So we're at 126-110. And that's going to be our final margin, it appears. Peyton Pritchard going to take another one of those shot clock violations. How many times this year? That's been the Celtics' victory cigar. Is Peyton Pritchard taking the shot clock violation as he walks across half court. They are on their feet at TD Garden, waiting for a couple of years now to witness the Celtics taking the first 2 games of a series at home. And it finally happens. Jalen Smith will trigger the final inbound. The clock will roll down to triple zeros. And after a high drama, heart-stopping steal of a win for the ages in game 1, not nearly the drama tonight in game 2. The Celtics hold serve, and they are halfway home in the Eastern Conference Finals. They beat the Pacers 126-110 and head now to the Fieldhouse up 2-0. Back with more on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
This is the story of the one. As a maintenance engineer, he hears things differently. To the untrained ear, everything on his shop floor might sound fine, but he can hear gears grinding or a belt slipping. So he steps in to fix the problem at hand before it gets out of hand. And he knows Grainger's got the right product he needs to get the job done, which is music to his ears. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Why choose a Sleep Number smart bed?
Can I make my side softer?
Can I make my side firmer whenever I want? Can we sleep cooler?
Sleep Number does that. Cools up to 8 times faster and lets you choose your ideal comfort on either side. 94% of Sleep Number smart sleepers report better sleep. And now during our Memorial Day sale, save 50% on the Sleep Number limited edition smart bed plus free home delivery when you add any base. Ends Memorial Day. To find a store near you, visit sleepnumber.com.
Second half, the Celtics lead the Eastern Conference Finals 2-0, and the man who was at the center of so much conversation and so much nonsense now has a 2-0 lead in the Eastern Conference Finals, and in a season of team efforts and 70-plus wins, this one has to be pretty high on the list.
Yeah, absolutely. Finally got a game 2 win at home this postseason, so that was on our to-do list, and I'm glad we got it done.
You got yourself involved in that second half. Did you say, look, I need to get involved, or did somebody tell you to get involved?
I mean, I'm not delusional. I know how the game is going. I know what I need to do. It's 2 halves to every game.
How much of all of the noise, when you have to play the right way, no one's ever going to come on the talking head shows the next day and say, wow, Jason Tatum really played the right way. He really made the extra pass. They're going to say what they're going to say. Is it ever difficult to keep that stuff out of your head and play the right way?
No, it's not. I've won all the individual awards that I need to, and the only thing I haven't done is win a championship. So that's all I'm looking forward to doing, and we 6 wins away.
That's at the end of the day. That is it. To shut up all the haters. That's what has to happen. Just go ahead and play the game the way it is. And you guys have a tremendous way of playing. I'm watching you guys. Fundamentally, you guys are playing well together.
No, we are. We're having fun doing it on both ends, competing at a high level. We got a common goal ahead, and we try to do whatever we can to do to get it done.
It's a treat to watch Drew play defense, but as a team effort here, the Pacers create so many unusual looks and unusual attacks, and this was the numbers will never really show it, but I thought defensively, you guys, with Joe talking about discipline over and over again, I thought you guys really played that part well today.
Yeah, they're a team that puts a lot of pressure on you with how fast they move on offensive end and how free they play. So they keep you on your toes, and you got to be locked in at all times.
Go get me another ring, brother.
Yeah, go.
No, for sure, I got you.
Go get that kid to bed. We'll see you on the plane.
All right, see you.
All right, Jason Tatum joining us from outside the Celtics locker room. They're halfway home. Everybody has nitpicked. Everybody has criticized. And meanwhile, the Celtics have 10 wins down and 6 more wins to go. They beat the Pacers tonight 126-110. They lead the Eastern Conference Finals 2-0. We'll wrap it next on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Exmark mowers are known for their signature cut quality, legendary dependability, and an operator experience unlike any other. Because if something's worth doing, it's worth doing right. Don't miss out on limited time savings going on now at your local dealer.
It's Pride Hyundai of Seekonk's Memorial Day sales event all month long. Lease a new 2024 Elantra SE for $199 a month, or lease a new 2024 Tucson SEL for $269 per month. Plus, 0% APR financing is available. And get America's best warranty with 10-year, 100,000 miles and owner assurance. The Memorial Day sales event all month long.
Shop now at HyundaiofSeekonk.com. Pride Hyundai of Seekonk, where we take pride in giving our customers the best deals always.
This is the story of the one. As a maintenance engineer, he hears things differently. To the untrained ear, everything on his shop floor might sound fine, but he can hear gears grinding or a belt slipping. So he steps in to fix the problem at hand before it gets out of hand. And he knows Grainger's got the right product he needs to get the job done, which is music to his ears. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Cup Noodles new paper cup is now microwavable.
Wait, wasn't it always microwavable?
Now easier. Now faster. Now microwavabler.
Is that even a word?
The original Cup Noodles noodles. The same great taste you love.
I do love them.
Ready in only 2 minutes and 15 seconds.
Like that.
In a cup made from 40% recycled paper.
All right.
Look for the Cup Noodles paper cup in stores now.
They're microwavabler.
At UMass Memorial Health, you can be a
nurse,
mental health clinician,
medical assistant,
but you can also be a
after-hours musician,
family chef,
t-ball coach.
That's because we hire you, all of you, and treat you like a person, not a position, with great pay and excellent benefits like retirement savings plans and tuition assistance. Come be you at UMass Memorial Health. Explore all we offer at wehireyou.org.
The games play here.
Here's Vietto. He'll scramble in, feed to the high slot. Carlson sent it out in front. Vietto a shot, and that tip denied by Omar, who scrambled left to right. Bruins crash to the front, left of the net. Coyle out in front. Gets Gibson out of position. He scores! Charlie Coyle with a dangle. Sneaks it inside the near post with Gibson down and out. Bruins 7, Ducks 1.
You're listening to 98.5 The Sports Hub. Stay tuned for more.
Grill it, bake it, stir fry, or air fry it. All natural chicken tastes great no matter how you cook it. And it's now on sale. Today through Thursday at Shaw's and Star Market, get value-packed Signature Farms boneless chicken breast or thighs for just $1.97 a pound when you use the digital coupon. Limit 2. When you shop with the Shaw's app, you get amazing deals and earn points on every purchase. Short on time? Order ahead for free curbside pickup or get delivery. Hurry in for boneless chicken, just $1.97 a pound. Shaw's and Star Market, perfecting the art of fresh.
Connect with Boston's home for sports online. 98.5thesportshub.com.
Jaylen Brown moving to his left. McDermott slows him down. Shot clock down to 3. How fitting would this be for Jaylen to finish his perfect night with a 3? Woo-hoo.
Man. Quick to catch up on the French fries.
And Jaylen drops 40 in game 2. All NBA? Nope. 40 in the conference finals in a game 2 win. Yep. for Jaylen Brown. Drain of the game presented by John Sewer and Drain Cleaning, proudly serving Boston since championship banner number 13 back in 76. On call 24/7 to fix your drain emergency. Go to johnsewer.com. The name to know when the drains don't flow is John Sewer. They weren't flowing early for Jason Tatum or Derek White, but they made a bunch of shots in the second half in support of a 40-point night for Jaylen Brown. Hardest working player brought to you by Bosch Tools, engineered for efficiency, comfort, and ease. Bosch Tools are built to keep workers in the zone and off the bench. Bosch Tools, what hard workers deserve. The Indiana Pacers were the second best offensive team in NBA history this year, and there was a 6.5-minute stretch in which they did not score in this game. And Jaylen was great tonight. He hit that big shot, obviously, at the end of game one. Jason Tatum had the big second half, the big overtime the other night. Derek White hit a bunch of shots in the second half. Drew Holiday, to me, has been the best player and the most impactful player in this series.
He's been outstanding. I mean, on both ends of the floor, shooting the ball, basketball. Remember early on, he really wasn't scoring the ball in the season, but now he's got rhythm. He's finding his shot. He's attacking the rim, controlling the initial point of attack, and scoring the ball at the same time.
We often talk about the EKG of a playoff series, how it can turn so quickly on emotion, momentum, all the above. The Celtics were as dead could be in the final seconds of game one. Now, they not only go to Indiana with a 2-0 lead, not only go back on the road where they have been historically good over the last few years, including 6 consecutive wins on the road in the playoffs. Now, the questions aren't going to be about Jason Tatum or Jaylen Brown or all that. Now the question is, what's going on with Tyrese Halliburton, who didn't play in the fourth quarter?
Well, here's the thing I really believe. I think that when you play home, there's that much more pressure. I think you let Tatum out of the bag here. I think Tatum can come out of the bag because he's not going to feel the pressure being on the road, playing against the opposition, and he loves that. I like the opportunity that the Celtics have.
It's a 2-point game midway through the third quarter, and then the Celtics just put him in the rear view once Jason Tatum got hot, started knocking down a bunch of shots. Celtics 28 assists, just 12 turnovers, a bunch of offensive rebounds early. That's how they built the lead in the first place, and they ended up actually out-shooting Indiana in this game. 126-110 is the final. Celtics halfway home to the NBA Finals. They'll take the 2-0 lead into Game 3 on Saturday night. 8 o'clock start on the network, then at 8:30, Game 3 of the Eastern Conference Finals. Max and I will have it for you here, and we will talk to you then. In the meantime, let the conversation resume with Joe Murray.
Thanks, guys. A 40-burger by Jaylen Brown. The difference in the 126-110 win for the Celtics as they go up 2-0 in the series. We'll have all the highlights and reaction for you coming up next. I'm Joe Murray here on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
With no fees or minimums and no overdraft fees, banking with Capital One is the easiest decision in the history of decisions. Kind of like choosing Derek Jeter as the pinch hitter for your baseball team.
Jeter, you're in. We need a home run.
I'll give it a try. I've swung a bat once or twice.
That's out of here. Yep, even easier than that. With no fees or minimums and no overdraft fees, is it even a decision? That's banking reimagined. What's in your wallet?
Terms apply. See CapitalOne.com/bank for details. Capital One N.A. member FDIC.
Exmark mowers are known for their signature cut quality, legendary dependability, and an operator experience unlike any other. Because if something's worth doing, it's worth doing right. Don't miss out on limited time savings going on now at your local dealer.
This is the story of the one. As a maintenance engineer, he hears things differently. To the untrained ear, everything on his shop floor might sound fine, but he can hear gears grinding or a belt slipping. So he steps in to fix the problem at hand before it gets out of hand. And he knows Grainger's got the right product he needs to get the job done, which is music to his ears. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
It's Pride Hyundai of Seekonk's Memorial Day sales event all month long. Lease a new 2024 Elantra SE for $199 a month, or lease a new 2024 Tucson SEL for $269 per month. Plus, 0% APR financing is available. And get America's best warranty with 10-year, 100,000 miles and owner assurance. The Memorial Day sales event all month long.
Shop now at HyundaiofSeekonk.com. Pride Hyundai of Seekonk, where we take pride in giving our customers the best deals always.
What's on your summer schedule? Barbecues? Concerts? Road trips? Soak up more of every moment with Summer Smoothie, the new shot from 5 Hour Energy. Summer Smoothie combines the flavors of strawberries, bananas, and blueberries for a deliciously sweet and smooth taste. And with caffeine, vitamins, and nutrients, it provides an energized feeling that will last until the final encore. New Summer Smoothie from 5 Hour Energy. Try one today, only at Speedway. For more information, visit 5hourenergy.com.
The Celtics play here at the Sports Hub.
Jaylen Brown throws back to Hauser. Up fakes. Celtics going to play the clock a little bit here. Up by 16. Jaylen steps to his right now. Takes a three. No good. Offensive rebound. Drew Holiday. Kick out. Open. Tatum. Three. Good night.
Got his shot. Got his look.
Celtics up 2-0 now in the series. Of course, post-game presented by Granite City Electric's GCE Night Train. Electrical contractors get the assist from the GCE Night Train and order your materials to be delivered overnight to the job site to the following morning. And to save time and money, go to gcnighttrain.com to order. What a night it was. What a night it was. You just heard Jason Tatum, who contributed, struggled early on, but finished with 23 points on the night. But it was the Jaylen Brown show. I called it a 40 burger. Why don't we call it a 40 beef? Let's hear some sound, Matt Stenberg.
Jaylen Brown moving to his left. McDermott slows him down. Shot clock down to 3. How fitting would this be for Jaylen to finish his perfect night with a 3? Woo-hoo.
Man, I put the ketchup on the French fries.
And Jaylen drops 40 in game 2.
40 points. What a night. 14 of 27 from the field, 4 of 10 from 3, 8 of 11 from the free throw line, 5 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal, plus 18 on the night. Derek White, 23 points. Drew Holiday, he did well too. It's 15 points. Off the bench, Peyton Pritchard, 12. What a night it was for the Green, who are now up 2-0 in the series after their 126-110 win. And now we'll see everybody in Indiana on Saturday night. Special thanks to Matt Stenberg tonight. Excellent job as usual, sir. I'm Joe Murray. Stick around. Flagship station 98.5, the Sports Hub. We'll talk to Sorone Battle as we're with you tonight until midnight. As for now, we'll say goodbye to everybody on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub, Celtics Radio Network.
This is Boston Celtics basketball.
Jaylen Brown, 3 in the air for the game. Got it! He got it! Tatum, right corner against Embiid. Tatum for a 50-piece. A game 7, 50 for Jason Tatum.
The Celtics are brought to you by BetMGM, the king of sportsbooks and presenting sponsor of the Celtics Radio Network. Please bet responsibly. Your New England Ford dealers: Apex Entertainment Center, Clinton Savings Bank, Catches Law, Massachusetts Health Connector, Valvoline Instant Oil Change, Ticketmaster, Bosch Tools, Gulf Oil, and by Cat's Eye Pest Control.
They come from 16 down and get a buzzer beating all the way from Al Horford. Tatum spins, lays it up and in to beat the buzzer. The Celtics have won the ball game at the buzzer.
And by Town Fair Tire, VA New England, Granite City Electric GCE Night Train, Nissan, Cambridge Savings Bank, Mass Mutual, UMass Lowell, Michelob Ultra, 110 Grill, East Coast Metal Roofing, your New England Honda dealers, Amica Insurance, and by DraftKings Sportsbook.
A road win in Game 7 that sends the Boston Celtics home to the NBA Finals. The Celtics are Eastern Conference champions.
Celtics basketball is a presentation of the 98.5 The Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network. WBCFM HD1 from the Town Fair Tire Studios, the home of the Patriots, the Celts, the Revs, and the Bruins. Boston's home for sports is 98.5 The Sports Hub. Beasley Media Group Station.
Jaylen Brown moving to his left. McDermott slows him down. Shot clock down to 3. How fitting would this be for Jaylen to finish his perfect night with a 3? Woo-hoo.
Man, I put the ketchup on the French fries.
And Jaylen drops 40 in game 2.